What's going on? It's your boy SB. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my Second Amendment real quick. I'll be right back. Woo! What's good? What's I got my AirPods in. What did it do? Okay, I can't see. Oh, I'm like, why can't I see the chat? What's going on? It's your boy SB. What's good, y'all? How you feeling? How you feeling? Who we got in the building? Let me fix this ISO real quick. Hope everybody had a blessed week, man. I had a great week. Woo, was in the office. Can't lie. Them days went by slow. But it was good though, man. Blessed to have a job for real. ISO probably right there. Ooh, no, that's a little too dark. Let's put it right here. Hope everybody had a good week though. We got hit with overtime. I got to do overtime this week. I am not excited, but I'm going to get it though. You feel me? I'm going to do it. I really don't want to, but I'm going to do it though. My little AirPod case. Oh, that's all right. I put it right there. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find all my stuff. I don't know what my stuff is. It's all good. Anyways, what's good? We got Trey in the building. What's good, Trey? How you feeling? SB got my offer letter for the 3. Hey, Trey for the. Oh my. All right, here we go. Here we go. We on. All right. Any tips on advice you can give me as a ship clerk? Pray. Start a prayer life. You're gonna need it. Ship clerk is no joke at all. But you know what I mean? First off, Congrats. How the whole light change when I turn that around? That's crazy. Guess I'll just keep it. Congrats on that. That's a super dope accomplishment. It's a dope position. It's not crazy, but it is. Let me not even front. That's a challenging position for sure. Check. So that's a challenging position for sure. But once you get it down, you feel me, you're gonna be good. Tips, I would say you definitely have to be attentive on that. You know what I mean? You're watching allocations. You're watching a whole lot. You feel me? It's a lot that's on your hand, creating cases, canceling cases. It's busy. That's one of the good things. You feel me? Your days don't go by like that. But it's a lot. You feel me? It's a lot, especially depending on the building you're with. If you're at a high volume building, you know, it's going to be high volume, but don't let it stress you, because that's a position that will stress you. I think that's one of the more difficult positions, for sure. I've seen people get crushed in that position, like mentally, anxiety, facts. I'm just being honest, and there's nothing to be afraid of. But I just say that so you know that going into it, you know what I mean? If you just got an offer letter for it, you're probably already familiar with the position. But yeah, it can definitely be it could be a lot. But that's one thing I'll say is try not to let it stress you. Don't let it stress you out. It's gonna stress you just because it's your job. If you're somebody who takes your job serious, then of course you're gonna take it to heart. But don't let it get you to overheat mentally. You know what I mean? That anxiety and all that stuff. If you feeling this too much on your shoulders, take a step back, breathe. Remember, it's only a job. You know what I mean? And all you can do is your best. You can't do more than that. And that's the thing. People get, especially in that position, because it's so demanding, it's so up tempo, it's so high paces. That's a heavy position. People want to do more than what they can do, and that's where they overheat. And people break down. People have gone to the hospital. You feel me? Just because of that stress. That's a fact, you know. So, anyways, you got this, fam. Just don't let it stress you out. Only do what you can do. You can't do more than that anyway. So, you know, go with your capacity, and don't let it take you past that, because as I always say, man, these companies won't break you, but they won't stop you from breaking yourself. They won't stress you to death. Some of them will, but they will let you stress yourself out to death. I've seen people go to the hospital because of the stress of the job. I've seen it. I'm not saying it what company, but do we really got to guess? Do we really got to guess what company this was at? So, you know, that's the main thing, man, with all these jobs, especially these positions, especially like some Amazon jobs. Don't let them stress you, because they will. And they won't just stress you, but like I said, they'll let you stress yourself out. So that's the main thing, man. Watch that, guard that stress. And if you do that, you'll be all right. You'll be good. But shout out to you, Trey. Shout out to you, fam. Malik, what it do, fam? What it do? Good to see you. What's good? Malik in the building. No, what's good, my guy? Hope all is well. All is well over here. Chilling, working. I gotta drop some vlogs this week. It's been a rough few weeks these last weeks, so I'm taking my own advice, you know what I mean? To where I'm not letting myself get overheated. That's why I'm kind of haven't been pushing on the vlogs like I wanted to. But I had some inspiration this week. You know what I mean? Like you guys already know, hard work pays off. We got over 1 million streams across all platforms, social media platforms, and like Spotify, iTunes. So I got like a plaque, or it's coming, and it was just dope. You feel me? Like it was dope. So that kind of gave me a little boost of inspiration that I needed to kick it back into gear, because it's easy to get complacent, and it's not really complacent. It's just burnt out. You feel me? You can get to a point where you know, I move at 100, you know what I mean? I was putting in just crazy work, and then peak season came, kind of peaked me out just at my capacity. And then once I kind of, you know, took a vacation for 21 days or something like that, 19 days, that got me to, like, it felt good. You know how that felt amazing, not having to worry about going to work every day, stressing out, stressful stuff going on at the job. So then it just kind of kept me there. So I'm trying to slowly build back up, man, get this my operations just max back out. But that kind of gave me some inspiration to kick it back into gear. I'm gonna do a vlog once the plaque gets here so you guys can see it. It's pretty dope. I'm actually gonna start having that in the frame somewhere, maybe over here. I might have to, I don't want to replace the dreams of motivation, but I might have to put the plaque right there. Yeah, I think I probably will. I'll probably put the plaque over there once it comes. It's gonna be in the vlogs and everything. Let's go. But let's keep it going, man. It's 2024. It's the second month. What have you done? You feel me? Have you, bettered yourself? Are you growing? It's a new year, you know what I mean? So I hope everybody out there is doing good so far. I hope you guys are having a good 2024 so far. In the midst of all the craziness. Got these wild storms going on everywhere, all this stuff going on. So hope everybody's doing well out there. I've been back in the gym too, so that's been helping out a lot. Jay Brooks, what a dope, my guy. What's good, fam? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's good? What's good? Nothing too crazy over here. Just trying to do the most. I am Malik says, blessed to have a job. It's a serious topic in itself. Psh, man, we was talking about this. Hey, did I not say this stuff was coming? And we haven't even seen what's coming yet, y'all. I'm telling y'all. That's why I've been saying. I'm telling y'all, this is something we've been talking about, so it's gonna get worse. And for sure, I'm definitely blessed to have a job as well. Like I said, I got overtime this week. I was like, man, I didn't want no overtime, but I'm doing other things. So it's gonna help out just those extra finances just to back some other things that I'm doing anyways. And then it's dope as well for you to have a job that has a demand. What nobody wants is a job that don't have no demand, a job that don't have no work for you to do. You feel me? Like, I think it's better for us to be, you know what I mean? I think our stress is better that we're overworked than not having any work. That's just my opinion though, It sucks. It don't feel great when you're being overworked. Of course not. But in this climate that we're in and reality that we're in and we're moving into, I'd rather that be the case. I'd rather be stressed out for working too much than stressed out trying to find work. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I have VET this week. Shout out to Uncle Jeff. Because I got other stuff I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I got my bro coming over. He's staying the night tonight. We about to knock out a whole project in one night. You know what I mean? I just have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do, so it kind of sucks. But all the things I'm trying to do, I love to put money behind it for marketing and all that stuff. So it helps, I guess. But Malik, good to see you. Good to see you, fam. Trey says, appreciate you. I've been learning a little bit at a time for the past 2 weeks. The managers are patience too. That helps a lot. Well, I learned that definitely helps a lot. Nothing worse than a manager who is impatient and expects you to know everything and do everything right off top. So having an understanding, not just manager, but team is priceless. You know what I mean? Which is dope because that means that they probably see some, they probably see something in you long term, you know what I mean? So where they're trying to, build you and mold you into what, what they see in you. So that's super dope, fam. Super dope. It's a lot to learn. Ship clerk, man, I think that's one of the most difficult tier 3 positions. That's the vlog right there. Most difficult tier 3 positions. I gotta write that down. I'm gonna have to do that. I think that's number 1. No stress though. Don't stress. But I think that's the worst or most challenging. I'm doing a vlog on that. I'm writing it down right now. Most challenging tier 3 position. Ship clerk is gonna have to be number 1. I've done inbound PA, I've done outbound PA, and I've done basically ship clerk. Is that all my tier 3 positions I've done? And then I've done corporate tier 3 before I went to the tier 4. And out of all of those is a ship clerk. That can be an absolute monster. But once you get like all it is knowing the information. I had bad training. So that's why it's a little bit more difficult for me because my training wasn't what it needed to be. But if you have people that train you, you know what I mean, you're getting that good training and all that stuff, you're gonna be good. Like I'm saying though, your days are gonna be flying by in that position, which is good. You know what I mean? Your weeks fly by and all that stuff. So you got this, my dude. Congrats. Once again, congrats. Jay Brooks says, definitely blessed. That's all I can say. It's been a rough start of the year, but it's starting to become great now. God is great, man. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear everything's panning out good for you after that situation, fam. God is good for sure, for sure. I've been trying to stay in my word. Where my word at? You feel me? It's always close. The Second Amendment be close and the word be close. You feel me? If I got anything close to me, it's the word and that thing. It's the word in the Second Amendment. You feel me? And the number 2. Well, I can't really say number 2. People get it twisted. Let me close it. But that's something I've been saying, for people to prepare spiritually, because what's here now, you feel me? All that other preparing stuff ain't gonna work. Look at that. We seeing storms wipe out cities, flood out cities. You know what I mean? Did I not say this? Did I not say we need to prepare for what's coming, because all this other prepared stuff ain't gonna be enough? Did I not say that, y'all? Come on, drop it in the comment section. And the thing is, it's just gonna continuously happen and get worse. You know what I mean? So, Jay Brooks, I feel you, fam. I'm glad you pushed through all those challenges, my dude. That just shows you as a person. You know what I mean? When you not just maneuver through the workplace like that, when you maneuver through life like that, through life challenges, you're bound to win. You know what I mean? So just keep going, fam. I'm excited to see everything that God's gonna do in your life, man, and where you end up going, fam. So keep going. Catherine says, Den 8 in the house. What's going on, Catherine? Still tired from my night shift. Me too. You feel me? Me too, Catherine. That's why I'm over here looking a little tired, because I am. Did I go to the gym yesterday? I went to the gym too. That's why. I have not been playing. One thing I ain't been playing with is the gym. I've been up in there. You feel me? I've been up in that thing, putting in work. I am fed up of my corporate body shaming that's been going on. Shout out to Den 8 in the building. Still tired from night shift last night. I didn't sleep enough this morning. I feel that. I slept good though. I can't lie, because I went to sleep late and I had some cold stones at like 3 a.m. last night. The birthday cake remix one. It put me to bed. You feel me? It put me to sleep. But shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Den 8. Shout out to the night shift. If y'all work night shift, you're a different breed, anyways. Already you a different breed, so shout out all my night shift workers. I used to work night shift for about 3 years, and then once I went to corporate, I got switched over to day shift. But I can't lie, night shift was official. The people was crazy. The people was crazy. You feel me? It get crazy, but it's dope though. I can't lie, I liked it. I feel like I come alive at night. You know what I mean? I think because I've always worked night shift in most of my work history, for the majority part of it, to where I kind of just become accustomed. And then even before that, high school, I didn't sleep. You know what I mean? No, me and the homies, we didn't sleep. We was always up all night, so I think I just became accustomed to that. So that I was able to transition into the work world with night shift. And, so shout out to night shift. All the night shifters. Aiden, what's good? How we doing? We doing great. We doing good, fam. We doing good. Good to see you in the building. If y'all in the building, you ain't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. It helps the video out once we publish it. So good. Thank y'all for that. Aiden says, I gotta be at the station at 7:30 a.m. I'm now a fleet manager. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good stuff, my dude. Good stuff. He says, so I gotta fix the vans and stuff. Man, that's salute, because you don't know how many vans I've seen that need fixing and they don't be getting the attention they need. So seeing that your DSP is doing that, that's what's up. We didn't have that at my DSP. We didn't have a fleet manager, unless that was something I never heard about. But when it came to getting stuff fixed in the vans, it always seemed like people just wouldn't use those vans and they just kind of stayed disabled for a while. So that's good to see you guys have somebody and you're that person fixing it. That's what's up. Shout out to the DSP teams out there. It's a dance battle going on TikTok with Amazon drivers, FedEx drivers. They had me rolling. USPS hopped in there. I'm like, you know what? That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? That through all this craziness that's going on in life, people, the way that people find their outlet or can still enjoy things in life. You know what I mean? They literally have a dance battle. That stuff was going viral of all these different drivers dancing to Chris Brown. Hopefully they don't lose their jobs. One of them, because I was gonna do a vlog. There was an Amazon warehouse worker that lost his job, so I was gonna do a vlog on that, just telling y'all, like, listen, this is the thing. Amazon, it comes with clout. You know what I mean? Like, when you talk about Amazon, people gonna listen. You know, that's why so many people are starting an Amazon vlog now, and especially on the driver side, because they see the clout. But people, you know what I mean, they go too far, lose their job. And one of the drivers, the Amazon driver, he did his little thing and called out UPS, boom, boom. And then it was the FedEx driver. He's dancing, but he didn't have his van in the video. So one of the somebody commented like, "Bro, where's your van?" He said Amazon had their van in the background. He was like, "Man, I almost lost my job for the last video I did, so I couldn't do it with the van." The dude commented back. The dude commented back. He says, "You want to win, right? You got to give it your all." It's like, bruh, y'all trying to get people out here getting fired for content. Listen, it's not it. This is not the season for you to be doing something stupid to lose your job. Unemployment's gonna go up. They've been fluffing those unemployment numbers forever. It's bad out here, y'all. This is I was talking about the dance battle with Amazon and all that, but this is not, in general, this is not the time you want to lose your job. This is not the time you want to go negative on your UPT. You don't want to play with your UPT. You don't want to lose your job. You know what I mean? It's They got a lot more articles coming out how difficult it is to get a job. When stuff hits mainstream, it's late. It's late already. You know what I mean? That's why I've been talking about preparing all type of ways, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. I've been saying that for the last year, but now that it's being talked about mainstream, when mainstream talks about something, is usually, you know what I mean, not like breaking news. It really, you know what I mean, stuff like that. They talk about it last, but it's an issue out here when it comes to these jobs. So, you know, the AirPods, man, listening to music at work, I know it's hard, y'all, but just hold it out. This is not a time to be playing with your employment, especially Amazon. So many people, when they lose that job, so many of them try to come back and want to come back because they realize how easy they had it. Yeah, it may not be the easiest, you know, physically standing up and all that, but most people rather deal with that instead of having to go get a job at finish line or somewhere where you have to engage with employees. People don't want to be doing that, you know what I mean? Like, or at least not everybody. People don't want to be dealing with customer service. You feel me? I ain't trying to deal with no customers. Anyway, so just make sure we doing the best we can to keep our jobs. Keisha, what a do. Good to see you, Keisha. Good to see you in that building. Everybody, if you haven't, hit that like button. I am Malik says, I always wonder what the world economy would be if there wasn't the conflict going on, plus no C word. I mean, well, we had the time, you know what I mean? All this is it's been about 4 years now since the C word came, but you're right. What would it be like? I thought of that too. You want to know what I thought? I was like, man, I would be killing the game. I'm making more money than I've ever made right now. More finances than I've ever made, hands down. But since it's in today's time instead of before 2020, it doesn't reflect as it would have in 2020. You know what I mean? A world right now without the conflict going on in that C word, do you know what I mean? That inflation, without all that stuff, man, we would be coming up. Want to know why? Because I was coming up. I ended up getting a house. You feel me? Brand new home, built from the ground up. First one living here, 4 bedrooms, 2,100 square feet. That was, you know what I mean? Before the C word, the C word happened during it. But my trajectory, I was going up. You know what I mean? I was going up. So if we would have stayed in that 2019 era, man, but that's what makes the difference from those who do and those who don't. You have to know how to adjust. You know what I mean? But I believe we're going to get to a point you can't adjust no more. You feel me? Like, how much can you adjust? When everything continues to go up, you can only do the best you can do, but yeah, it was definitely a better place financially. You were able, the dollar is low key like shrinking. So you were able to do more before then, before that inflation, before the C word, before all this world conflict. You see how much money they just giving out? Oh, 100 million or it's like, bruh, you feel me? It's done. It's done. Like it's just, prepare for impact, get in the, brace for impact. Aiden says we got the worst van in the whole building. It's annoying at times, bruh. I've been in one van. It wasn't really bad. I've never really had a let me like a dysfunctional or a van that didn't function properly, except one time, and that was where the horn was going off. Like when I would park and it's like a sensor on your seat, but when I got up, the alarm would start going off. I was so embarrassed. I was about to quit that day. It's in one of my vlogs. I forgot which one it is and which one of my delivery videos, but that was one of the ones I was gonna quit on site. I called him up like, "Hey, it was 9 in the morning." I'm like, "Yo, it's 9 in the morning. I got people coming out their houses. I'm in the neighborhood, alarm blowing up." Oh, I was hot. You know what I mean? And it's like, y'all, this is something that why is this happening? This is y'all job to fix. Y'all got me out here in a van acting crazy. Got me out here at 9 in the morning, the alarm going off in the middle of the neighborhood, people sleep, walking out, wiping their eyes, looking at me all crazy. I'm like, bruh, I'm finna leave this van right here and walk home. Oh man. Listen, all them delivery drivers, salute to y'all, man. Y'all, man, that's a tough field. It's a challenging field for sure. I think I'd rather do customer service instead of delivery. Man, that's a tough one though, because I do not like customer service, but I think I would. I think I'd rather do customer service than delivery. Delivery is no joke. When it's bad, it's bad. Like it's bad. It's like, it's kind of hard to have rough days. It's like, all right, you got cool days, good days, but when it get bad, it gets bad. But shout out to the drivers out there, man. Shout out to y'all. Keisha says, I think the fleet people are the ones that make sure the vans are charged and ready for the road. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I am Malik says, yeah, everyone always talks about Amazon. Even people don't work there. Facts. But it's funny though, like a lot of people be trying to come back though. They spin the block. They talk crazy about it. Oh yeah, da, 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 da. And then they try to double back like, hey, you think they'll hire me again? Bruh, you feel me? Oh man, it ain't that hard, It's easy. It's not easy money. They gonna make you work for it. But man, I think it's still the go-to to come up, especially if you have something that you're trying to do on the side. Like what you know what I mean? Like, bro, you can capitalize off that overtime but people just don't see the vision. They don't see it. They don't see it. Keisha says true. I am Malik says, I feel like the dollar wouldn't have shrunk as much because nowadays it just feels like 100 is like having 4% out. Right. No, for real, for real. That inflation, man, it does damage, and you can't just print money out of thin air and it has no consequence. You can't do that. It's not how that works, And what happened? They said, I forgot the exact thing, but I think they said 3/4 out of all currency was printed from 2019 or 2020 to now. That's when the most currency has been printed from 2020 from all previous years before that. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. That's unsustainable. That's unresponsible, as a country. That's why I be telling people are like, oh, you got to vote this side. You got to vote that. Listen, our votes have not changed anything, Anyway, we're not going to go down that road right now. At least we're only 29 minutes in, so we can't get there quite yet. But we would definitely be living a whole lot better if that, if all that stuff didn't go down. Aiden says, laugh out loud. We got a van that does that reverse high pitch noise, even when I drive. Nobody drives it. Right, bro. Those, oh my goodness. Yeah, I used to hate those trucks. That only happened to me one time, I can't lie, but it was annoying. Like that was one of those times where I was like, it was only like a few times. Well, no, every day I wanted to quit that job. I woke up every day like, man, do I really need to do this? You know what I mean? Every day working, every single day, I was contemplating on just not showing up. Showed up, but there was only a few special times that really made me like, all right, I can park the van right there, make a call, go back to the thing, get my car, and never come back here. But I didn't do it. You know what I mean? I made it through. It was tough. You feel me? But I made it through. But yeah, it sucks, man. Those things can definitely suck. Trey, what's good, fam? Trey says, while I was on a delivery last year, I slipped on ice getting back into the van and sprung my ankle. Brother, I feel you. I feel you. It's so easy. That's why that was one of the things I talked about in the vlog I did, Amazon delivery versus Amazon warehouse, the safety issues. It's 100 times more dangerous or more risk for injury on the delivery side. I would probably say like 200 times more risk for injury, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because you're walking around terrain that switches all the time. If it's raining, you can step into your van, slip. You can be in the back trying to find a box. Your feet's wet from the floor, slip. I've tripped over boxes in the back. Luckily, there was 100 other boxes on the floor, so I just landed on boxes, laid there for a minute, thought about quitting again. You know what I mean? Like I had to jump, leap over puddles, you feel me, to get like it's just craziness. That one's on video too. I was parked in the alley because there was like no other way to deliver. And they said park in the alley. Alley was flooded. So I had to open the van door with the package. The whole thing's flooded. So I got to, from the van with the package, Indiana Jones it, you feel me? Rope on my back. No, I should have had a rope, but feel me? Leap from the van with the package over the puddle, you feel me? Stumble, walk up to the house. That's the one where they gave me a snack too. What they gave me? They gave me like a brownie or something. They said, "No, thank you so much, Amazon delivery driver SB. Here's our appreciation." I said, "Thanks." And I didn't eat it. But anyways, then I had to leap back over that puddle into the truck. I thought I was gonna fall. This is on my vlog too. It's on one of them vlogs where on my delivery ones. I recorded it because I was like, this is gonna be devastating. Let me use this for content. I was like, forget it. Who cares? This would be funny to look at back, when I look back. Luckily, I didn't fall though, you know what I mean? But I injured my back, you know what I mean? And it was something simple. It was a one of those the bag packages, super light. It was like a shirt inside. But because I was bending down all day, for some reason, that one time that I did it, boom, I felt like a sharp pain in my lower back. Luckily though, man, ended up it healed, you know what I mean? So that was great because I know people who injured their back. Back injury is almost common when it comes to the Amazon delivery. Facts. At least in my station, it was so many people who had back injuries, lower back injuries. It wasn't even funny. If they didn't have them, they had them from that job. And I know one person who was his back was permanently done. So they made him dispatcher. I was like, bruh, you feel me? Like, what happens when this job's over? Then what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's crazy, but crazy. But shout out to y'all be careful out there, man. Messi, what up? Messi started my new position in HR last week. Let's go. Shout out to Messi. Congrats. Handle that. That's what's up. Congrats. You got to keep us posted on how that goes too. So now you're the second HR person, at least knowing that we know in the chat. We got Do, she's HR. Now you're a part of the HR team. That's what's up. Congrats to you, Messi. Keep us updated on how that goes too. What's good, Jay? How's your day, brother? Oh man, it's blessed, man. I'm doing good. It was pretty chill. I went hard this week, man. I was in the gym, then the workplace. Went hard. I could have went harder with the, I got to get back on the content. Hopefully, this week, I should be uploading some more. But going good, man. It was blessed, fam. It was good. We got to relax. I had some Cold Stones ice cream, so that's always makes my day better when I you feel me, my birthday cake remix. Um, I had that, so that was bomb. If y'all like ice cream, if you ain't had Cold Stones, you missing out. Cold Stones is fire. Best ice cream, period. Hands down. Try the birthday cake remix or what is it called? Chocolate Devotion. My two faves right there. Fire. Shout out to you for tuning in, Jay. If y'all tuned in and y'all ain't hit that like button, yeah, hit that like button one time. Crazy. At Miss Michelle's life with nephew Austin. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Hi from Midwest FCAA here, fourth time around with this company. Loving my current role. PG, yeah, shout out to the PGs in the building. Waiting for a response to my app. Let's go. Shout out to at Michelle's life with nephew Austin. Shout out to the Midwest. Fourth time around. I'm telling y'all, that's why people a lot of people leave and then they come back, shout out to you. She said fourth time around. That's a lot of times around. Shout out to you. I'm glad you handling it, you in that PG position. What's your goal? You plan on moving up, or would you just want to stay there and just capitalize off the tier one position? What you got in plan? What you got in mind over there? Because you're in the PG role. PG is usually like a holding spot for most of the time. Most of the time, they make people PGs because they see them becoming a PA, a process assistant. So, that's what's up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Congrats. Kill it. Continue to elevate. HJGHKJCH says, I'm so sick of seeing warehouse when shopping online. Which warehouse? Because if that's some social worker doing that just to get me to work in Amazon, I know, right? They're trying to get you back in that warehouse. What's up, brother? I work in Amazon still, and I came across your video about how to quit. All about how you quit. And honestly, it made a lot of sense to me. This job sucks, and my body hurts from physical aspect. That was the I quit the delivery side. I was doing I was on the delivery side as well. I quit that. I'm still corporate. I haven't quit Amazon. I don't plan to quit Amazon. Like I said, I believe as a company, it's like we're in a storm, and the storm's going to get way worse. We faced the storm before, which was the shutdown, and I think Amazon is a ship that can withstand the storm. It's a big ship, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm not jumping ship at the moment. I don't plan to, at least until we get out of this storm and stuff goes back to normal and we have a clear view of everything. But yeah, I quit the delivery side. You know, I'm still with the company though. Because even the delivery sides, they're not truly Amazon. Those are all independent contractors. They're partnered with Amazon, and that's their only contract is Amazon, and Amazon provides everything. So it looks like it's Amazon, but it's technically not. But no, so I didn't quit the actual Amazon, just the delivery side. And it does, and even the real Amazon is stressful for sure. At least my position is. But you feel me? Like I said, I think it's going to withstand the storm for now. My job would be as a higher risk than the regular warehouse job, so I'm aware of that, at least in my opinion. So I always keep my eyes on that. You know what I mean? If I got to jump ship, where am I going to jump to, and that type of stuff. But yeah, fam, a lot of these jobs gonna make your body hurt, and that physical aspect. I think it's just kind of trying to find the one that is not that's worth it. But yeah, I guess it's worth it. That has, what I mean? It all goes back to what you're trying to do. To me, it was worth it because I had like a whole plan. You know what I mean? I had goals and plans. And I had a destination that I had to get to in life and in the workplace. So to me, the goals and the plans were greater than the pain, so it pulled, I was able to get through it because my goal was way bigger than what I was feeling physically, but at So it's a little different for everybody. But man, I just encourage you, if it is too much, like overbearing, you know what I mean? Definitely try to find something that's you're more compatible with and more fulfilling, to where it's not where you're not feeling like that. But shout out to you for tuning in, fam. At Michelle's Life with Nephew Austin says, my nephew my nephew made my page. Supposed to be aunt, not at. That's what's up. Are you guys are like vlogging or something over there? You guys getting into the vlogging space? I encourage people to vlog. It's not easy, you know what I mean? But it's an opportunity to make finances. It's hard, but if you got something that you're doing, I would encourage it. That sounds pretty dope. Michelle's Life with Austin Nephew. If you guys have some good content, hope it all goes well. YouTube is definitely a space where finances is made, so that's dope whenever I see people stepping into that. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Valentina, what up? Back to full duty. Let's go. Getting reused. Oh, snaps to physical. Oh, reuse. I think you mean to physical labor pain in the butt. Probably feel like this for the entire month. Yeah. Once you sit down and you like get like you step out of it and then you get back into it. Yeah, it's like you got to go through that boot camp all over again for your body to get used to it. That's good though. I mean, that's good that you're back in full effect. So you can continue to, knock down those goals that you had. Because I know it's kind of hard for you to continue to elevate and get in position when when you're on light duty. So that's good to hear. Congrats on that. Definitely though, be sure. I forgot what you said you hurt. I forgot what it was, but whatever it was, be sure you're taking it easy on that so you don't end up permanently injuring yourself or making it worse. Like I said, it's still a job. It's still a company. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure you're taking care of you because yeah, they say they care, but it's like, but do they though? Like, do they really care? Like, when you get injured, everybody else's life is going to go on. Like when you got put on light duty, guess what? Everybody else continued to go and climb and try to hit their goals. You know what I mean? And that investment that they had kind of pulled back a little bit. But anyways, you know what I mean. So just be careful, not to make that injury worse now that you're back. But congrats, that's good. And yeah, you'll get used to it again. It's gonna come back. Callie, what is good, my guy? Good to see you. Says SB, good to see you. Good to see you, fam. Good to see you, my dude. Callie been tuned in from the gate. Callie been following the page forever. Shout out to Callie Bones, man. It says, no, I applied for PA under consideration, waiting for my opportunity. Nice. Well, that's good. That's good that you're in the PG position because they'll definitely you know what I mean? That kind of proves that you can do it. I was a PG before I was a PA. And was kind of in that waiting spot until the next pod and all that stuff. Or not pod, but the next position spot was available, the slot was available. So it's just a waiting game now. Once you're in that PG position, it's pretty much a waiting game. You got to wait everybody else out. People are going to become bitter. People are going to become, you just got to make sure to keep your mind straight, your mind motivated. Don't look at the negatives. You get overlooked. Okay. All right. It is what it may happen. You got to keep, you know what I mean? You got to keep going. It's pretty much just a waiting game from now. So you got it already. Just now it just kind of depends on your building. You know what I mean? How quick are the PAs leaving? When is how those slots needing to be filled? I was at a busy building. I was at LGB3 when I first became a PA. So they were like they needed slots like that because PAs were getting promoted quickly because we were a huge building and we were one of the like top 10 in the network. So a lot of our people were always getting a new job, promotion, other states and all that stuff. So depending on your building, that can play a part as well. If you guys are, have if it's a big building, people are consistently or, moving up into those PAs, moving into AMs. It may not take that long, but if you want it, You just, you know what I mean? Got to be hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, prepared for those challenges, prepare for setbacks and all that stuff. But you're in a position already, though, to where you're doing the job. Now it's just waiting. So you got this, Michelle. You got this. Congrats. Already early congrats to you. You got this. Pat the Gamer. What up, Pat? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Hope all is well with you, fam. Hope all is good. Good to see you in the building. Hit that like. Yes, if y'all tuned in and you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. SB. Hey, shout out to Big Pat. What up, SB? Eddie says, what up, SB, Amazon fam? Crazy week. Hope everyone's doing great and staying safe. Why is it a crazy week over there? Eddie, what happened? Hey, the volume is still been coming. I said that last week. It's still coming down on my sites. I'm like, yo, they're pushing volume pretty crazy. And I got overtime, you know what I mean? So it's pretty, it's interesting to see how some sites are giving out VTO. I heard even somebody comment, they said, oh, there was one comment too. I got to see if they replied. Somebody said this was crazy. Somebody said they got rid of night shift at their site. I'm not a representative of the company. I'm not a spokesman for the company. None of that stuff. I'm just regular old SB. I got to say that. But I was like, what? I've never heard of that happening since I worked at Amazon. This person said at their building, there is no night shift anymore. So I asked for some more information, but I totally forgot. I get so many comments. You guys may just see, the latest video. I have over like 300 videos or 400 videos. People comment on videos from a long time ago. So I still get a gang of comments. I'm not sure what building this was at. I asked them and I forgot. I want to go look on that response to see if they left a comment response to that. But it was very vague. It was just, oh yeah, they got rid of night shift. So I don't know if this is a delivery station. I don't know if this is a sort center. I don't know what this is. But I didn't even think of that happening. Could that happen? Yes. Listen, since last year, when the recession first, they still ain't claimed it a recession, but they changed the definition of recession was 2 years of negative GDP. But that's what it was before they changed it last year. Now it only becomes a recession when they say it's a recession. How convenient. But when we really technically hit a recession last year, I was looking into what happened the prior recession. And that was something that happened the prior recession with certain companies. And they had, around the clock productivity operations. A lot of them shut down operations during night shift. That was something that happened during that last recession, along with a whole lot of other stuff where hours went down and temps got laid off. A lot of stuff happened in that last recession. So I was actually looking into it. That was one of the things I saw. But then I bring that up to say that's crazy. You feel me? Like I forgot about that. That's something that could happen if we continue to have consumer spending go down and instead of layoffs, we're getting rid of night shift or something. You know what I mean? Is that possible? I think that could be possible, Yeah, I think that'd be crazy if we've seen it, but I do think that could be possible. So if I get some more information on that, I'll definitely do a vlog because that would be like the first time that I've seen that happen in Amazon since I've been working there. So we'll see. I got if I can get some more information on that. Messi says definitely might have to hop on the blog. Hey, for sure. You already know we can do. Yep, you already know. I'll have you on here. We can do it. We'll do. We had Zell on here. He was talking about him being a PA and all that. I'll throw you on here for HR. We can do that, but just make sure you know what I mean. Make sure you don't say nothing crazy or which you won't. And I'll edit it out anyways because that's one thing I would never want. I wouldn't want nobody to. I'm not gonna let nobody say nothing crazy on here. But let me know when you're ready. We'll do that. Hey, almost dropped my Second Amendment. Thank you much for the support, Annette. 20 for the super chat. Thank you so much. Like I always say, I'm super. It's always a blessing when people support when they hit the like button, when they drop a comment, all that stuff is, a huge help, and I'm grateful for it. But then when you guys support financially, it's just like, man, that means a lot. So thank you so much, Annette. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Valentina says, nope, they don't care. They don't care. They know it takes time. My manager doesn't worry about my rate, but PA still talk to me about it, and I'm like, come on, you see me struggling 3 months and still dare to say anything. Whoops, where'd it go? Anything about my rate? I'm barely standing on my feet. Right. 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 So my managers don't worry about my rate, but my PAs do. Low key, I think the managers, because the manager, you know what I mean? Like, I was a PA, you feel me? And then if we had somebody in that situation, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, hopefully, it's gonna play out well. Just continue to do, the great work that you do. Don't let any type of, keep your mind right. You feel me? Keep your mind motivated. Don't get bitter and all that stuff, and you'll bounce back. You'll bounce back. But as I said, though, just make sure you try to avoid stressing your body out. Whatever got injured, I totally forgot what it was, but avoid injuring yourself further. You say, what'd you say? After my leg dislocation muscle. Sheesh. Yeah, be careful standing on your shift. I mean, on your shift. Yeah, on your shift. On your feet on your shift. Be careful. Be careful. That sucks. And then for them to still come, you know what I mean? It's like, bruh, they need to have you on low rate or something. Like, these companies is crazy. But keep a positive mindset. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, and people used to think I was crazy in the workplace, because no matter what, I would always try to keep positive about it. They're like, man, you need to snap, you need to rah, 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 rah. But it's just like, what is that going to help? Like, how is that going to help? You feel me? Being negative, trying to combat the situation is not going to help any way, which way, shape, or form. I'm not going to win in that situation, So you might as well just be, have a positive outlook about it, and just maneuver the best way you can. But hopefully, I'm hoping you can continue to heal, and that situation, everything is good. Eddie says, right, or rid of night shift, right? Yeah. Somebody said that. But they didn't give me a building. They didn't even say if it was a FC, if it was a sword center, or nothing. They just says, yo, they got rid of my night shift. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, you want to fill me in some more though? Yeah, that's crazy, but it's possible. I mean, I don't. It's not impossible, It's not impossible at all. I've never heard of that before. That's absolutely crazy to me. So, like I said, I'm gonna see. I don't know if they commented back, but I'm not saying listen, I'm not a spokesman, I'm not a representative of the company. I don't know if that truly happened. That's just what somebody commented. But I don't take things like that lightly, because before any press release came out, people was on this channel like, ASB, they closed our building down and making us go to another building. I got like 40 comments like that before any press release happened. You know what I mean? So that's what's pretty dope about this channel. We can get things happening before it gets talked about, if it gets talked about in the press. Because there's other stuff that happened that didn't get talked about in the press. But I know, because people were telling me from not just here, from different places in the world, that Amazon, yo, they took this position away and consolidated here and da 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 da. I said, what? That's crazy. No, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So can it be possible? I don't. I'm not saying it happened, but somebody said it happened. I don't know if it's true though. So I'm trying to get some more information on that. And maybe I don't know if I should say it if it is true. Like, I don't know. Like, that's pretty big. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'm gonna keep you guys posted if I get some more info on that. Eddie said Jersey is doing well, pushing volume, not doing overtime right now. Concentrating more on my music and getting into a gym routine. Let's go, Eddie. Let's go. Gym bros in the building. Bro, I've been going in the gym. That's a fact. You feel me? That's a fact. I've been going in. Um, I weigh 240 right now. Hold on, let me see who's calling me. I'm about to call this dude after. It's the same homie, my same boy. He called me every live, and he know I got lives. He know I be on live, and he still call every time. Crazy. Yeah. Man, I encourage you guys, if you don't go to the gym, but if you're in the warehouse, you really don't need the gym because you got your Amazon Fitness. But the gym is just, man, it helps out. Not even just physically. That's a byproduct and a by plus. Mentally, it's just amazing. You feel me? It really puts me in a great mental space. I've never like went to the gym and left angry or left mad. I always feel better. My bad. I'm trying to fix this light. Let me see. All right, I think that should be good. But shout out to you, fam. And on the music, I know I've been on my music too. You feel me? I've been on it. SB, hard work pays off. We over 1 million streams. We got 37 people made 37 people. Imagine me all happy over that. I would still be grateful, but 37,000 people has shared, made reels on that song, public pages on TikTok. If you search SB Hard Work Pays Off on TikTok, 37,000 people have made reels to it on Instagram. 18.5 thousand people have made reels to it on Facebook. 8.8 thousand people have made reels to it. So Eddie, continue to do it, fam. You just never know. I'm gonna do a vlog. I got a plaque coming for 1 million streams. I think it's supposed to be here on the 12th. When it comes, I'm doing a vlog on it. And that's one of the things I'm gonna talk about. Shoot your shot. You know what I mean? Like when I made that song, I was like, yo, this mug is a banger. I didn't think I was gonna get 1 million streams on it though. You know what I mean? I didn't think 37,000 people on TikTok was gonna share it, make videos to it about their life. I didn't think all these people would share it, you know. So, and that's not why you do it. You know, we do it just because we love to make music. Music is just dope, you know, that's why we do it. But yeah, man, do it. And now that you're, you know, I don't know how much you know about marketing, boosting a post on Instagram, boosting your post on Facebook. That stuff makes, you know what I mean? Like I would do that as well. I don't know if you're really hip to that, but I would take advantage of that and do that as well. But I'm glad to see that you know, getting back into the gym and on your music. Good stuff, man. Keisha says, I'm dreading when I go back after being gone for 2 months. Whoo! I know how you feel. I was gone for 2 weeks and I didn't want to go back. I'm over here. I was like thinking life. Do I really need to work? Do I really got to pay my mortgage? You know, can I make a business, a multi-million-dollar business before these next 24 hours? I got to go back. I feel you, Keisha, for sure, for sure. They couldn't accommodate me when the doctor said I can go back, but in March, I'm pretty sure they will let me come back. That's what's up. That's what's up. I know you enjoyed your time off. You know what I mean? So hopefully you'll be able to readjust. You know, it'll probably take a little minute, like a month or something, but you'll be good. You'll be good. And that was a nice amount of time off. 2 months? That's 60 days. You know what I mean? That's a nice amount of time off. So, you know, you'll be good. You'll be good. And at least you got to have that time off, you know. Valentina says, took me 3 weeks get used to stand 5 hours on light duty, then additional 3 to tolerate entire 40 weeks on feet. Now it'll take probably about a month to literate physic. I think to tolerate physical labor. I agree. I agree. I agree. You know, but man, yeah, man, that's crazy. I would think they would have you like problem solve or something. Are they going to plan to put you back on path and on track to get to that PGPA position again? Is that still going to go down, or have they like not brought that up at all or even talked about that yet? Because I know you was already like what, an ambassador or something. You were already moving pretty quick. I forgot where you were before, but I wonder if they plan on putting you back on path. You know. Let me see. After my leg dislocation, muscles sprained, healed. Right. Well, hopefully, you know what I mean, they get you back on track, and hopefully they still get behind you and endorse you to get things going again, you know. Annette says, "Hey SB, how are you? I'm doing great. I'm blessed. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good, doing good. Just trying to be productive and ready to kick it back into gear. I think. No, I am. I'm ready. I've been ready. It's just like, man, it's just so much going on. You know what I mean? That could be a blessing and a challenge as well sometimes, especially for me. When I lock in on something, it's scary. It's dangerous. But when I lock in on many things, it's scary and dangerous too, because that can try to do, what do they say? A master of many. No, I'm not gonna even say, because I don't know what it is. But basically, you want to be a master of one instead of trying to do everything. But we're in a time where that don't work no more. You feel me? Oh, it does work, but like I have to low key be. I don't have to be a YouTuber, but you feel me? That's one of my streams of income. So I got to do that. Then I got to do my stuff for the Lord, because that's just what I believe in my heart. You know what I mean? And purpose of life, I got to do that. So it's just balance. That's what I've never been good at. My balance is always off, which I don't think is a bad thing, but it's about balancing the balance. If I'm extreme over here, all right, I've been 100 miles per hour on YouTube. Let me put some of that balance on this side for the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's about maintaining and refocusing and reshifting your balance. That's what it's about. But um I'm trying to do that. So I'm trying to balance a little bit more on this side, but not too much. Like I said, I have my faith channel, so I'm trying to put more over there. And yeah, but I guess that's a good problem to have. You feel me? Like, I can easily be like, I'm playing video games. Oh yeah, I played video games all week for the last 12 weeks. So I guess even though I have a lot going on, I guess that's good. I like that. It's like, I didn't think about it like that. I could be having other complaints. I'm complaining about how much stuff I'm creating and the time that I have to do it. That's a great complaint. I like that. Thank you for making me realize that right now. So I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just trying to do even better. Messi says, "Are you watching the Super Bowl?" I didn't even know the Super Bowl was coming. I didn't even know the Super Bowl was coming. You feel me? You know me a little too well, Messi. Actually, I take that back. The only reason why I knew the Super Bowl was coming, and I forgot already, I just seen a commercial today, and it was a dope commercial. It was like Usher was missing. Ludacris and some other people lost Usher. I guess he's supposed to perform at the Super Bowl. They lost him, so they're trying to find him. And the only reason I remembered it, I was like, this is some good marketing. I love marketing. I love promotion. So it caught me. It wasn't like Ludacris who posted it. It was Apple, or I forgot who. I think it was Apple. It was a company. I don't watch none of these companies' commercials, because I already know you just want me to buy your stuff. You feel me? You want me to consume. So I already know that. So that's why I don't pay attention to people's marketing on purpose, because you want me to spend your money. That commercial made me stay. It made me laugh. It had me entertained, to the point I watched it again, and then to the point I went to go read the other comments to see, yo, did anybody think this was a dope commercial? And a lot of people thought it was a dope commercial. My bad. I kind of went too far on that. But that's the only reason why I knew the Super Bowl was coming. Now, if I'm going to watch it, probably not. It's on a Sunday, so I work. So yeah, I'm not going to watch it. No offense. Shout out to everybody has their own thing. You know what I mean? That's not mine. Now, if I had a Sunday off and family and friends, I would love to have them. I use those moments to kick it with the family and friends. Nothing wrong with that. Like, I wouldn't mind going to the family's house if they watching the Super Bowl. But me, myself, if it's just like this week, whenever the Super Bowl is, I don't know if it's this week, next week, when it is. No, I'm not gonna be watching it. No shame to anybody. Hey, have fun, enjoy it. I'm gonna be creating something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be creating something, or in the gym working out. You know what? I should go to the gym. Why? Because it's gonna be empty. Everybody gonna be watching the Super Bowl. I might have to go to the gym during the Super Bowl. Oh man. But nope. I'm not watching it. I didn't even know. Don't they gotta have the playoffs? I didn't even know the playoffs was going on. Or do they call it the playoffs on football? I forgot. Yo, I'm so out of the matrix that I love it, you know. But listen, I'm not better than nobody. It's just that's not my thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really into, like, I don't know, watching grown men play. You know, it doesn't just, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather go play. I'd rather go play football or play basketball instead of watching it. But if it is the Super Bowl or the championship, that would be something I'd rather watch instead of like a regular expedition or playoff game. But if the Suns, they go to the championship, I would probably watch it. You know what I mean? And try to make an event out of it with some friends. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be on my trying to do my own goals and stuff. That's funny that you said that though. That's hilarious. She said, watching the Super Bowl? My guess is no. That's so funny. Shout out to Messi for that. Keisha says, Valentina, I'll be coming back after a shoulder injury on my right shoulder, work related. See, look at everybody, look at all these work injuries. Be careful out here working these jobs. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. It's very easy to get injured working these warehouse jobs, all that stuff. Be careful. I got injured 3 times. First one was I got what is it called? A shin splint. You don't want one of those. I was being a super ambassador, you know, but I took that stripe. You feel me? It was like, hey man, you sure? Yep, I'm good. I can do it. It was me I was doing like what's that called? Tote running. I was moving some pallets from off the West Wing to something. It was like 10 of them. He's like, hey, you sure you can do it? Say less. It's done. It's already done. Got a shin splint. Injured myself. Oh man, y'all be careful out there, man. Keisha says, is it RTS only delivery station? RTS? I don't know what that is. If you're talking about the night shift thing, I don't know. I got to get some confirmation on that. Like I said, that's not Amazon confirmed. I'm not saying that's what happened. I just got a tip from that. Somebody said that. So I'm trying to get more information on that as soon as possible. Annette says, our facility is turned into a zoo instead of Amazon. They are turning us into machines. They don't care. They take our earbuds and offer tons of VTO and then double the workload. I think that's something that I don't think that's going to be, I think it's going to be more common to see that for sure. You know, especially with the work, the economic climate, the way that it is. I think all companies are doing this right now. You go to the grocery store, seems like less and less people working there, but more and more people going there, but it's less workers doing stuff there. You go into most of these stores, they are doing that. It's called running lean. A lot of companies are doing that to try to save finances and all that. They trying to run lean. It sucks for the employees because the same workload, if not more, has to be done with less people. You feel me? So it sucks. You know what I mean? But I think that's something that we're going to have to get used to in this climate and going forward. Listen, the trajectory is not looking good for the economy for the working class. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. So I don't think that's going to change. I think it's going to even get worse. You know what I mean? So we just got to stick it out and try to. Is this him calling again? All right, I don't know who that one is, but the best thing, try to stick it out and avoid getting fired. 50505. Say that 10 times fast. Hey, if y'all are on, hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, it helps the video out. Yeah, I meant delivery driver for a DSP when I said Amazon, but my lower back has been sore and everything. I'm an athlete. I ran cross country and track in college, and I'm still tired of this job, fam. You ain't saying nothing new. Listen, I feel you. For you to be running track, cross country, and all that, and your back hurting. Imagine the person who's been sitting on the couch for 2 years and decided to go to work at Amazon. Bruh, I feel you, fam. I feel you. Listen, when I first went to Amazon, I wasn't all that, which you was, you feel me? But I was in the gym. I was a gym rat. In the gym 6 days a week. So I was like, man, I ain't going, I'm straight. It took me 2 months to get used to it. I definitely feel you, fam. I definitely feel you. Watch your lower back. You're on the delivery side, I think you said. Yeah, I meant delivery driver. So yeah, you need to be a little more careful because the injury rate, in my opinion, is on a whole nother level over there. You're dealing with different terrain. You're delivering at night, which I think is the craziest thing ever. So many times I've had to walk into people's yard that didn't have no lights, tripping over rocks, tripping over, little boulder rocks that people put in their yard for decoration and little so much stuff. So dangerous, so many times, so much risk for injury. Please be careful, fam. Please be careful because it's I think that job is a high injury risk job. High risk injury. Yeah. A high injury risk job. Facts. I think 100 times higher than the warehouse. So please be careful out there, fam. And protect your back for sure. Annette says you can't fart and then you get a coaching and coaching for some lame stuff. Like they are losing ways of getting rid of you, right? They are looking at things. Got to be careful. Basically, she's saying they're looking for ways to get rid of people. Be careful, and it's not be careful. That's the thing too. I'm not finna be over here filled with anxiety. Like, nah, like, yo, hey, it's in God's hands, because it's too much to be walking around with anxiety for anything, So all you can do is the best you can do. That's all that I'm gonna put on my back. That's all I'm gonna put on my chest. I'm just gonna do what I can do, and that's it. You feel me? Now, and it sucks because I've been in that position where a manager is on your head, and they are. It's like, bruh, you're not doing this to nobody else because I see. You feel me? I'm the type. Oh, I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna check everybody else because I see they're not doing this. They're not doing this. You ain't tell nobody else nothing. Noted. I ain't gonna say nothing, but let this you try to get, we gonna end up in HR and I'm gonna pull receipts out. Oh, okay. Well, I just thought it was funny how I was the only one who got talked to for this, and this. I checked everybody else's work. Nobody else did it, and nobody else got talked to. We got an issue. Don't play. But like I said, it sucks when you get in that position. But the thing is, don't let it stress you, and you can't let that, because mentally that could take a toll on you. All we can do is our best. Now, just being honest, when it, like AirPods and all that stuff, yeah, AirPods and all, like they are making it clear they're not playing with that. But when it comes to weird stuff, they start pulling out all the coachings and that, like you said, start making up random stuff they've never talked about before. It's like something they do when they want to force people out. They'll start it's almost like harassment. Low key. That's what it feels like. It feels like harassment, but don't let it, as hard as that is to say, because you're talking about your livelihood. That's why I think it's important to always try to create other streams of income, and keep your eye on the market to see, okay, if anything happens, I can pivot over here or pivot over there, because that stress is next level stress. But try your best not to let it stress you out and cause that no anxiety. But I know what you mean, Annette, for sure. It's not cool at all. Let me see. Valentina says my manager is the one who tells me not to stress out about rate and ranking easy. I think you can take it easy. That's good. If your manager is saying that, then for sure. You know what I mean? Because even though PA, they don't have no, their word is not final. It's going to be on the manager side. So that's dope that your manager is saying that. Hopefully they just, hopefully nothing comes, because even the manager can be overridden. You know what I mean? So just hopefully the whole team, the OM and all that stuff, sees the work you've been putting in, you know what I mean, and takes that into consideration until you get back on your feet and everything. So seems like you're gonna be good though. You're gonna be good. Just don't, like you said, don't let it stress you out. But it's hard. Like it's going to, because if you're like me, I take my work personal. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take it personally. I just can't help it. You feel me? That's me. Even right now, I'm not trying to climb the ladder, but I'm going to take it personal if something's wrong, like, so I feel you 200%. Just try to stay motivated, stay on that positive outlook. You're going to be good. You still got your manager on your side. Your team, that's the benefits that you have, the things in your favor. Your team has seen you shine, they've seen what you can do already. Long as they don't see you turn bitter, you know what I mean? That's what's dangerous. Don't turn bitter. That that's not the way to go. But long as they don't see you turn bitter and you still just keeping that positive attitude, you'll bounce back. Hey, Giovanni, what's good? SB, my man, who you got for the Super Bowl? Oh, my bad. I think you probably heard my rant a little bit. I don't even know who's playing, my guy. I don't know who's playing. I don't know who's playing. I know, as sad as that is to say, I found out the Super Bowl was coming today. I don't know who's playing. I'm my fault. I don't know. Let me find out who's playing first, and then I'll tell you who I'm gonna go for. Shout out to you though, Giovanni. Good seeing you, my dude. I think you added me on the gram too. I really thought I seen a Giovanni of people I added because I made my page private. Reason why I did that, I don't be on Instagram. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not trying. I don't know. Anyways, but I think that was you. If that was you, shout out to you. I didn't know if it was you though, so I didn't, say nothing on there. But shout out to you though, fam. Oh, whoops. Valentina says, Keisha, hope you have an easier start. Right. Annette, we are not humans. Wait, we are not humans, but treated like animals. I think we are humans, but treated like animals. Numbers and more numbers. They don't care about people. They don't care about nothing, or they don't care about nothing anymore. Just numbers. You don't deliver, they will walk you out. But see, that's the mindset. And see, we gotta, what they call that. I hate this word. And if you like this word, I'm sorry. It's just I'm older. So I'm not, all these new words are new. They mean stuff, but they made it new words. Gaslighting, narcissist. It's when I hear those words, I'm almost like, ugh, because why are these new words like being promoted? Those already had words. Why are we giving them new words? Anyway, sorry. I don't know. I have a problem with that. But gaslighting, low key, that's what it's like. I think, because I don't know what I did. It's like they treat us, oh, we're family, until you don't hit them numbers. Oh, we're family until head count got to get cut. You know what I mean? That's why I don't give in to the whole we're family workplace narrative. Man, we have little we have, what's those things called? We have like events at corporate. We got movie nights, all this stuff. I don't ever go to none of that stuff. I don't discourage people to go because some people need that. You know what I mean? Some people don't have nobody. They don't have friends or family, especially out here in Arizona. Corporate, a lot of people moved out here. They don't have no family. So it's needed for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, though, is low key because of this, though. That's some gaslighting stuff. I guess that's the word people use nowadays. You feel me? No offense if you love that word, but they gaslight. I'm not just saying Amazon, all these companies. Oh, family, we're like family. Try to make everything so family until you don't hit quota, until you can't get to work one day because of a family emergency, but now you lost your job because boom, 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 boom. So that's one reason to keep reality in mind when it comes to these companies. And the sad reality, and it's not sad, it's just the way it is. These companies will let you go like that. You feel me? They will let you go. It happens a lot, but people, we get fed and we give in to the whole family, workplace, friends, workplace. Oh, my manager is my friend and he really cares. He probably does, but there's nothing they can do when, if something goes down and, you don't hit rate or you don't do something, you got to get a write up. It's like, and it comes from the top down. They can't do nothing. But I thought we was friends and family. What happened when I was supposed to get that promotion and I didn't get it? Oh, wait, I thought we was family. What happened? Oh, somebody goes, they 2 minutes late and lose their job. Wait, family wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, let's just make sure. And I'm not talking about you and that. I'm saying this on a general base. Let's all just make sure we have a clear, reality, a clear lens, clear vision of the workplace. It's not family. Never was. Maybe there's some jobs, that's like that, but for the most part, Yes, if you can't perform, they're gonna write you up. You can't perform, you got to go. And it's anyways. So yeah, I hear you on that. I definitely feel you, and I think it's going to continue to be like that until the real machines come and take over. They already building the robots. So I think it's going to continue to be like that. Messi says if you can eat only one food for the rest of your life, um, smoothies. I will drink a smoothie until I'm 92. Now after 92, I'll probably need like some Cold Stones or something, some grapes, mangoes, probably some mango juice afterwards. But smoothies, I'll live off smoothies. That's a fact. I love smoothies. Michelle says KC. Hate to say it, but let's see. All right, so that's one team that's in the Oh no, you know what? There is. I think I do know who's playing. Is KC Detroit? Nah, not Detroit. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know. Shout out to KC though. That's what's up. I didn't even know they was in Super Bowl. But I heard the same teams that's in this Super Bowl was in the Super Bowl before the shutdown. If I'm not mistaken, I saw like a YouTube video on that. I was gonna watch it, but I wasn't interested. It's like it had my interest for like 2 seconds, and I was getting ready to click it, and then my interest dropped. It's like, I'll watch something else. Yeah. But I just they correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if they're wrong. I just wanted to see, for that reason I wanted to see it, because they were like, oh, is this a replay of 2020? And I guess the same teams that was in the Super Bowl then was in the Super Bowl now. So they're saying the same thing's going to happen with, they said it was an election year then, it's an election year now. So they're saying, you know what I mean? It was like coincidences that was taking place. Pretty interesting, but I didn't watch it. But anyway, shout out to KC. Shout out to y'all. And that says Amazon does not care at all about people, just numbers. Real sad how they treat their workers like that. I feel you. But it's the sad thing is business, and they operate like that. You don't go, this is the thing. People get manipulated because of words. That's the thing. This is something in life that's important. Hear people's words, but you always don't believe them. You know what I mean? I really don't believe nobody. I'm just saying. Somebody new coming to, hey, how are you? What's up? Who sent you? That's my first thought. Who sent you? Are you here for good or are you here for bad? I'm different, but and people, but I say that to say, people will say words, but you watch their actions. These companies say words, but I've always watched their actions. I've always seen, you lying. You don't care. Like, you say all this, you put all the press release, you do this, yada, yada, yada. Mental awareness month sounds good, but you mentally break people. So I can't believe you. You know what I mean? That's the problem with people, though. We don't believe the actions, or it's manipulation. You know what I mean? That's one of the biggest things in all areas of life, the workplace, life, everything, the manipulation of words, so I think their actions prove that. You know what I mean? But I think people kind of respond, like, yo, they don't care about people. They don't. I mean, I don't think their actions ever prove that. I just think words have been said to make it seem like they do. You know what I mean? But it's capitalism. Like it's we're not a family. We're not friends. They just hired us to do a job. They don't know. You know what I mean? That's why I always try to keep a clear balance, a clear view of the workplace. Listen, a clear balance, a clear view of co-workers in the workplace, especially being in a leadership position. When you're all on the same level, it's different. But especially when I was a PA, man, get up out of here. I mean, not like that, but it's like, like, would you really be chopping up with me like this if I wasn't your PA? Would you really be trying to be my friend if I wasn't, leading the squad? Um, you always just got to keep a clear vision, non-biased, and let people's Like I say though, I analyze too much sometimes. But yeah, I believe you. But that's what they do. That's a company. It's a company. It's not a human. They don't got a soul. They sold that. They ain't got this. Companies don't have souls. They're about the bottom line. So that's a sad reality, but it's true. Keisha says, Valentina, I work in a delivery station. I sure it will be. Thank you. Shout out to Valentina and Keisha. Eddie says, Gym has been great for me. I started at 362. You had your gastric sleeve surgery, now down at 285. What? Hey, my goodness, that's what's up, fam. Almost 100 pounds, my guy. Continue to keep it going. He says gym is the best stress relief. Facts. The mental relief and it's like therapy. You know what I mean? I was like in a dark place. I mean, I've worked out since my mom bought me a workout set in high school. I believe I was a sophomore or a junior. I think I was a junior. My mom bought me a workout set. Ever since then, I was like, yo, because everything changes when you go, like when you hit past, when you get towards the results part of the gym. I made a blog about it because it really is that powerful. People treat you different. They look at you different. They speak to you different. It's different. You know what I mean? But that's just like on the look side for yourself. There's been plenty of times where I was really just in a, going through stuff in life, and the gym hits different, not for the looks, mentally. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's why I've encouraged people to hit the gym for sure. It's a great stress relief, great mental outlet. For sure. It's just so beneficial. You can go there if you're going through some stuff and you can clear your mind. It gets you in a good mindset, but then you're helping your health as well. Because we're, as a nation, I think we're the most obese nation. So many people, you know what I mean? Like, we need the gym. So man, that's one thing I encourage, because the benefits is crazy for sure. So good stuff, man. I'm proud of you, Eddie. I'm proud of you, my dude. Keep it going, my dude. Keep it going. Julio says, my site just hired a new AM who was an office manager at a spot. I believe it, fam. I believe it. They've hired. I believe it. I've seen them hire just the funniest of things. I mean, but hey, they all got to start somewhere, So shout out to the little, the spa manager. Shout out to them. As much as I wish they can hire in some of the more well-groomed and seasoned managers, they don't. You know what I mean? But you give them some grace, give them some time, and for the most part, a lot of them do evolve into something good. There's a lot that don't, but I have seen a lot evolve. I've seen, because this is one of the ones that I used to see the most people complain about: college hires. The fresh 19-year-old dude or female woman out of college, ready to lead the team, thinking they know it all. I used to love them. As a PA, I used to love them, especially the ones who feel they knew it all. Oh, go, do your thing. Okay, you want to do that? Okay, I'm gonna stand over here. You got this. I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna stay out your way. By the end of the day, SB, what do you think? Oh, I mean, we can go with your plan. Man, they break, they cry. And listen, I don't want to see nobody. It's so sad when they cry, but that pride comes before a fall. You know what I mean? So anyways, don't be, I throw that out there for the managers. Don't be a prideful manager. Don't think you know it all. You can always learn, and you can learn from anybody. Humble yourself. But shout out to all the young managers out there. On the flip side, I've seen people, oh my goodness, this better not be this dude. Why all my friends call me when I'm on live? Man, all my friends want to call while I'm on live. Anyways, what was I saying? On the flip side, on the contrary, I've seen some of the, youngest managers come in and be great. So, just have some grace for them, have some mercy. You never know how the story's going to play out, But it is hilarious having somebody who's not ready for the position come into the position. But it's dope when you see them grow and you see them excel and you see them, you know what I mean, handle business. Keisha said, congratulations, Eddie, right? Shout out to Eddie. You feel me? Thanks, Keisha. That's what's up. That's what's up. And that says, once they took our earbuds away, managers going around asking, are you okay? And is there anything we can help you with your job? Like, are you? I mean, but see, this is the thing. What else? What can they do? They can't do nothing. These managers are not in control like it's portrayed them to be in control. Like, they can't go up to you, you're fired. They can't do that. Like, people thought that they can, there's some people, you know, just coming in, you think they, like, not you in general, but people, they don't have that much control. They're just enforcing what comes down the line from above the OM, above the senior. You know what I mean? Stuff gets brought down from the top. They just got to enforce it. It's not much they can do. It's not like the managers can overturn it. You know what? No, we feel they should have headbuds. Says no manager ever. If they want to keep their job, they can't do it. These are things coming down from the top, you know? So they, you know, like me, as a PA, I felt like, yo, my associates, those are my associates, they deserve more than what we're giving them, you know? So I went out of my way to do things that I felt, you know what I mean, would you let them know that we appreciate them. That didn't come down from the top. It happens, you know, it sucks, but what else can they, it's not much they can do. Their hands are tied, you know? And I it's like, you know, I think they're trying to do that just to, you know what I mean? Like, maybe that might help somebody. Like, yo, is there anything I can help you with? And maybe there's somebody who just may vent. You know, I think this is trash. Da, 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 da. And I may have got something off their chest. Now, is that going to help in the long run? Probably not. You know, but what can they do? Their hands are tied. But as I said before, that's a first generational problem. Meaning the next people that get hired on, they're not going to have that issue. You know what I mean? This is only a first generational issue. Give it 6 months. Managers aren't going to really be dealing with that right now, you know, because the turnover is usually pretty high. So you have a whole new shift in about 6 months that don't know anything about the earbuds. So that's the part that sucks, you know. Crafty Glamour, what's good? Hey, good to see you. Good to see you in the building. Oh man, let me I gotta catch up to these comments. Good to see you, Crafty Glamour, Crafty Grandpa. She says, hey SB, our adult kids are jealous. We watch you every Thursday. Started the gym again. Total body enhancement at PE Fitness is awesome. Let's go. Woo, 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 woo. Eddie, Crafty Glamour, Crafty Grandpa. Eddie, Crafty Grandpa. Listen, especially for you, Crafty Glamour, Crafty Grandpa, you guys are married. So, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, you know, like, you want to be the best that you can for each other and stuff, and yourself. It's about yourself first. But when you get in shape, you feel better. You know what I mean? Like, you feel great. I feel way better when I'm in shape. It sucks. I mean, not that it sucks, but it's just a fact. Mentally, I feel better. Physically, when you look better, you feel better. It's just so much benefits. I'm so happy that wait, did you say you or just you were in the gym? Started the gym today. Okay, hopefully both of you guys are in the gym. You know what I mean? You definitely want both of you guys in there. But either way, take somebody to start. Good stuff. You know what I mean? Good stuff. The gym is official. You know, good stuff. I'm glad to hear that. Planet Fitness, 24 hours, Anytime Fitness, Fitness 19, Mountain Fitness, wherever you go, who cares? They got weights in there. Good stuff. Consistency is going to be the challenging part, but you know what I mean? That's a part of the journey. That's the fun part. You got this. Good stuff. Glad to hear that. And shout out to the what'd you say, our adult kids? Shout out to them. Tell them, tell them SB said what's up. Julio says, just finished my MET. Let's go, Julio. Shout out to you, fam. I got MET this week too, so I'm going to be doing the same thing, fam. We got it, though. Good stuff. Mr. says, today I made it to 90 days at my location. They won't convert me to blue badge until September. After peak, they let almost everyone go. Kept less than 10. people. Well, first off, shout out to you, fam, making it 90 days. That's what's up. That's what's up. And glad you made it a part of that 10 people. You know what I mean? Or you didn't get cut. Some good stuff, my dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. And shout out for you for tuning in to, was that Minister? Shout out to you, fam. Keisha says, congratulations on the stream numbers, SB. Hey, I know. Listen, but see, I can't wait to do that vlog because even, the 1 million streams for the song, 1 million, we're over 1 million views on this channel. You feel me? For each one of those things, I kind of didn't want to do it. I didn't want to start no YouTube. And who would have known I've been getting paid for it with over 1 million streams? That song, I didn't think that song was going to do 1 million streams. It's on 1 million streams with over 100,000 people sharing it on social media. Crazy. But that's right there that's one of the things I love about creation and creating, being a creator. Like, you just don't know what can happen. You know what I mean? And that's the dope part about it. Like, that's one of the rewards. Like, yeah, the finances come and all that stuff. Like, that's what's up. But it's like, yo, I took that chance and look what happened, So that's why I always be encouraging people. That's my whole slogan, dreams and motivation behind me. That's my logo. You feel me? That logo, wait, hold on. The camera's different. It's not. Anyways, that logo, that's mine. You feel me? I had the website. That's my clothing. That hat up there. Wait, where's my finger? That hard work pays off. That's my logo. That's my hat right there. That's my brand. You know what I mean? Like, it all starts here. I love doing that. I love seeing something here. You see it before you see it. I seen it here. I open and then I put in the work. A year later, oh snaps, we had 1,000 subscribers. Oh snaps, we had 5,000. Oh snaps, we had 7,000. Oh snaps, we had 10,000. Oh snaps, we had 50,000. Oh snaps, we got the silver play button in the back. You feel me? Like, listen, dreaming and having goals it makes life exciting. If y'all don't have dreams and goals, man, I encourage you. What moves you? Get some dreams and goals and go for it. You know what I mean? That's the fun part. When I came in the workplace, I seen it before I seen it. I knew I was finna be. I was in there on introduction day talking about where the manager's at. I need to talk to the boss who run this place because I'm not in the right position. Y'all hired me as a tier 1. It was supposed to be a L6. I need to talk to somebody because I seen it here. You feel me? In a 1-bedroom apartment. Hold up. Let's take it back. I came to Amazon. I left my 1-bedroom apartment right in the hood. Drove over there. Oh, I got the gun in my hand. I'll put that down. Sorry, y'all. I drove over to the job. You feel me? Motivated. Walked into that place. And in here, I seen it. And now, 3 years later, look up. I'm in an office. I'm in my office. I'm in my dream room, studio, brand new home built from the ground up. Listen, dream, have vision, have goals. And if something's on your heart, don't let that fear stop you. Do it. And the friends around you that's going to talk that doubt, because they're going to be there. They're going to talk you out. Oh, you don't. I've said that so many times. I would not be in this position if I would listen to people. Do it, execute. But thank you, Keisha. All glory to God. You feel me? All glory to God. And, thank you. And then thank you to all of you guys. Y'all helped share that stuff, share the songs and share the vlogs and supported, encouraged, thank you guys. I appreciate that. All right, let me see. Annette says now they offer tons of VTO and double the. Oh, I thought you said. I don't know why I thought that said fried chicken. Am I hungry? Nah, I just had Alberto's. I had me a California burrito, fire, but that just looked like fried chicken. Maybe because I'm black. Anyways, I think maybe it's in my blood. I don't know why that looked like fried chicken. I just saw a double cheeseburger and fried chicken. I might be hungry. Anyways. And I don't even eat fried chicken. Anyways, all right, let me get off. Especially not after watching Clone Tyrone. If y'all haven't seen that movie was dope. All conspiracy theorists love that movie. We was over there like, I told you they cloning people. I knew it was something in the chicken. I never believed KFC. All right, my bad. All right, my fault. Let me get on point. Now they offer tons of VTO and double the freaking work. Okay, my bad, not fried chicken. Work and kill you, man. That is not playing. Watching everything you do. What's up with that? Coaching you on the dumb stuff. I think they're doing this to get rid of people. I think so too. And not all companies. You know what I mean? I think all companies are doing that. That's going through it. Not even just. I think all companies are doing that. It sucks, but like I said, all we can do is the best we can do. And other than that, don't stress yourself. I don't stress myself. That happened to me. This happened to me. One of my older managers, I think he wanted me out of here. I'm just saying, and because I wasn't doing, but he would try to find something. And it's just like, wow, like, dang, this is crazy. But I was like, well, hey, I can only do my best. And what's meant to be is meant to be. So just try to keep that mind space, that mindset. All you can do is the best you can do. And other than that, it's out of your control. Don't let them get you into a position of you being out of character, having an attitude with them, being combative with them, being argumentative with them, because we'll know what they're going to do. The pen. Where's my pen at? I ain't got a pen, or it's in my Bible, but I want to use that one. They fight with the pen. You know what I mean? They're not going to fight you with words. All these little things let you get an attitude. They're going to use that pen as well to add that along to the case they're trying to build up against you. So, like I said, just try to, keep a positive outlook. Who is calling? Jeez. You feel me? I'm over here feeling important right now. I'm feeling pretty important right now with all these calls during my life. So yeah, we got this, Annette. We got this. I feel you though. I feel you 200%. Messi says, I manifested my new position and it happened very quickly. Thankful, very thankful. I hear people use that word a lot. I don't really know what that means. No offense to nobody. I don't really know. I don't know what that means. But hey, set the goal, hit the goal, repeat, rinse, repeat. You know what I mean? And you did get your position. Shout out to you. Messi over here in HR now. We might have an interview with Messi. Once she gets into her position, gets the knowledge in there, she gonna be on one of these lives. We're gonna ask her some questions about it. She's gonna give us some information. I'm excited for that because Messi's been, if you look through all the live videos, she been rocking with the channel for a minute. So shout out to Messi, and to see her actually elevate, I love that. I get so many comments of people, yo, SB, I got my promo. I just want to let you know, man. Thank you much for the encouragement. Yada, da, 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 da. Like, I love seeing people elevate. You know what I mean? I love it. That's what we about over here, trying our best to elevate, even if it ain't in the workplace, our mindset in life in general, So I'm proud of Messi. You feel me? I'm proud of the Eddies. I'm proud of, everybody, who's just continuing to try to be better, So we're going to have her on the channel once she gets into her position and gets settled in, so she can let us know. I'm interested. I got some questions too. So once she gets settled in, you guys be ready to see Messi on the channel as a guest, because she's already been on the channel commenting every week anyways. Valentina says they talk about it, the PA, but then he is like, you need to hit rate since you are PG potential, and I can't have problem solvers stowing slow. Yeah, I feel you. But as I said, all you can do is the best you can do. That's all you can do is the best you can do, and beyond that, don't let it stress you. Don't let it move you. That's an important thing. Don't let it move you. Don't let it move you into complaining or bitterness. That's going to shoot you in the foot right there. That's going to set you up for failure. That will be roadblock for you. Do not let it move you into bitterness. That's the worst trait you can have in the company. Bitterness. What did I just say? I forgot that one I said. Bitterness and complaining. Is that what I said? Bitterness, whatever I just said. Those are the worst things you can have moving up. So just be sure, don't let them move you. Writing some notes because that was pretty good. You ever quote something to yourself, be like, you need to write that down. Yeah. All right. But you got this, Valentina. You got this. Don't let them move you, though. For real, for real. That's the worst. Bitterness is one of the worst traits to have when you're trying to move up that will put you on that block list. So be careful. Annette says, I think they are getting ready to fire a lot of people, in my opinion, as we slow down big time. People don't get it. Amazon is getting ready for another round of layoffs. Don't be surprised. Annette, I was the first one on the internet to call Amazon's layoff before they called it. I think I called it, 6 months before they called it? Yeah. So I'm aware. Yeah, I think there's going to be more as well. But, like I'm saying, there's a big shift. There's so much going on. It's a lot going on. Even though consumer spending is going down and all that, one big shift that's happening, a lot of brick and mortar stores, a lot of companies are pulling their real estate back. They're trimming the fat. They're running lean with real estate. That's why we're seeing so many companies physically close down their physical buildings. So that could drive more sales to Amazon. And on top of any type of breakout that happens, if that happens, I think weren't we seeing reports of the C word coming back? I don't know. I don't watch the news like that. As you can y'all can tell, I don't really watch much of anything that's outside of what I'm trying to do with my vision and goals. But I thought those cases were back on the rise. If that happens, sales can go back up for Amazon again. So who knows how this is going to play out? But ultimately, yes, in my opinion, I do think we're going to see more as well. We just seen, I'm going to do a vlog on that. Be patient with me. UPS, what they saying they about to lay off 24,000, I believe. I forgot what it was, but I guess within the year. And the reason, this is what I'm going to say in that video. I think what they're going to do is the same thing that may happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened with Amazon. And what are they doing? Are they laying off their UPS drivers? No, they can't. Just like I told y'all in the warehouse, I told y'all, you guys have the most secure position when it comes to these layoffs. Sort of, unless they, like cut a shift or reduce headcount. But then I don't think, like with UPS, they're not laying off their drivers. They're laying off who? Salary. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because, yes, UPS is the same exact field that we're in. So if they are readjusting, are we, you know what I mean? I'm sure our company's readjusting as well. Now, when, my personal opinion, I do believe there's going to be more. I've said that plenty of times since the first one happened. Our headcount is we have a gang of people. So I definitely, what they say, anyways, I don't want to get on that too long. But anyways, yeah, I believe you. I mean, I agree. I do think there will be as well. I just wonder where it's going to come from. I mean, we just had some last week and the week before that and the week before that. They just weren't on the FC side. But we'll see. Hopefully not. Let's hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I hope not. I hope we don't, but we'll see. With our competitors doing it, readjusting, I think I wouldn't be naive to think we're not doing the same as well. When did we have our last major layoff announcement? Was it not Q1 last year? I think it was. I'm not for sure. I did a vlog on it, but I think it was Q1. And that's when a lot of these adjustments, take place. So I wouldn't be surprised if Q1 we get an announcement. But we'll see. We got a lot of stuff going on that can change anything. We have world conflict that's going on that can change something like that. We have this whole presidential election coming up, which, people get real political moves and all that stuff that take place that can, So I don't know. We got a lot of stuff going on a lot of moving pieces going on. We'll see how it plays out. Jill, what's up, Jill? How's it going, SB? Not a gym rat. Not a gym rat though. Trying to get back in some laps at the pool. It's like trying to lose weight and running in a restaurant. Guts. I never did the pool. I think I did the pool a few times. The pool is an amazing workout because you're working your whole soul. You for me, you working fingers. Like when you swim, that's a great workout. So that's good stuff. Good stuff. But if you haven't, you know what I mean, I would try, try. I don't know if you're, I don't think it'll hurt, try after your swim or before your swim, get a little exercise in. But I think, maybe you don't know the exercises or anything. I don't know. But long as long as you're exercising, that's one of the big things. You know how much health problems are caused by not, what I mean, taking care of our bodies and trying to exercise. Mostly the cardiovascular system, our blood not pumping and flowing, you know what I mean? Like, so long as you're doing something, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. Them laps are no jokes. So shout out to you, Jill. Shout out to you. Valentina says, but honestly, I'm frustrated to the point where I can care less if problem solver or being PG, I think. If I have to choose health over moving up, then health and bare minimum it is. Facts. But see, here's the thing. As I was saying, it looks like that's what's kind of knocking on your door right now. That frustration. Now, just be careful because I've been there at the door where that frustration was knocking, and I answered it like, "Hey, what's popping, frustration?" He said, "Listen, I got two choices for you, SB. I got some bitterness over here. I got some get back." You feel me? He started giving you these options. Just say, "Hey, what's up, frustration?" Wham! You feel me? And shut the door. You like keep I feel you. Your health over wealth for sure, or health over moving up for sure, and bare minimum. But do that, but don't do it in bitterness. Don't do that in frustration. It's gonna be hard, you know what I mean? But that's the political side of this of the situation. And then don't be fake, of course not. But I totally hear you. Health over moving up, health over money, all that stuff. But just don't get as hard as a challenge that it may be. Don't let that bitterness get in there because that right there will close the door. You don't want to close the door on yourself of any possible. Because let's say you just do the bare minimum for right now because that's what you can. That's all you want to do. You don't want to permanently injure yourself until you feel comfortable. And then you're like, all right, you know what? My body's feeling better. I'm ready to go. That door would still be open once you kick it into gear instead of it being closed from being bitter. And you know what I mean? I hope you kind of get, I know, I think you know what I'm saying with that. So if you have to do the bare minimum for sure, just try not to do it in bitterness and get under that mindset of bitterness, Valentina says him to be rubbing that in my face just to motivate me. His fantastic advice was the reason I got hurt. Man, that's deep. Yeah. See, yeah, that's not a good PA. You know what I mean? Like that's probably I don't know if he's young. I don't know, but a good leader doesn't sound like it. But hey, who am I? Um, yeah, I definitely want to be taking his advice, but like I said, try to stay in don't let him move you. Be great, have a great mindset, not for him, not for a position, not to move up, for yourself, because that's just how you be that as a person. And just do the best you can do with what you can, and don't let that rubbing it in your face and all that, don't let it move you out of into anything that can harm you. You know what I mean? Don't let it move you into bitterness, frustration, or anger. Nah, you feel me? Like, if you got to do the bare minimum, do that. So it's for your health, but just still keep positive mindset about it though. You know what I mean? And keep it moving. Silent Whoop says, I got reported for making is when it was you crazy, man. Annette says all these work injuries are from working so fast. They want you to work and where you pass away. Jeff B does not care. He is rich and making money. Man, That's why I always say, don't break yourself. They won't break you, but they won't stop you from breaking yourself. You got to know your limits. You got to know your limits mentally. You got to know your limits physically, because you can overheat. Yeah, I agree. Like I don't think they'll. You got to be careful. If you feel you're going to overheat, you feel you're going to break, slow down. That do the best you can do. That's all we can do. Now about the owners and all that stuff caring, I don't think they care either. You know what I mean? I don't think they care for sure. Like I said earlier, I believe actions more than words. Do their actions show that they care? Not really. In my opinion, I don't think so. But I have the perception. I see different. I don't see it as a person, because it's a company. It's not just a one person running the show, and that the company doesn't have a soul. You know what I mean? The company is not a human. The company doesn't have feelings. The company needs to hit that bottom line and excel and make sure shareholders and they're carrying you know what I mean? Actions have not proved to me. What's one of the principles? Customer obsession. They need to be treating us like the customer. I don't feel like that, but you know what I mean? That's why I don't look at it, and I don't get offended, or I don't feel no type of way, because I don't look at it like that. So don't let them break you. Do the best you can do, because that's all we can do. And don't let them break you. And keep a clear mind, a clear perception of these companies, all these companies. They're not our friends. You know what I mean? They're not our family. It's a company. It doesn't have a soul. They don't know how to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, maybe a manager there who may pretend to be, you just never know. Most, you know what I mean? That's like the worst. The workplace is almost one of the most fakest places, because even managers, I've seen so many managers, they're just being fake. Sometimes they're being fake. Oh, and then walk away and say something, but they know like their associates are going to grade them on their screens. Some little questions you answer on your screen, that affects these managers. So they're going to be, who's even, who. It's just so much in the workplace. Step back from it. Take all the friendships, all the feelings out of it, and just operate as it should be, as work. I think that's the safest place to be in. Operate as it just being a job, as it just being work. And I think that will, I think that'll be the best way that's the best way to operate that I've seen, Whew. Hey, shout out Jonathan. What's good, fam? I thought you was out there in the Philippines already, fam. I thought you was out. Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. Thank you much for the super chat too, fam. Man, like I always say, I appreciate you guys, everybody who supports, whether it be from liking a video, sharing a song, sharing a vlog, dropping a comment, all that stuff helps. Thank all of you guys. And when you guys support financially, it's a huge blessing, man. Definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Appreciate you. Giovanni said, did you know about the 118 billion border bill being approved? That's late. That's a little late, but 75% of that's going to Ukraine. It's a wrap, fam. I'm not surprised. Am I surprised? No. You feel me? Y'all don't want my thoughts on what's going on. I've given them before, but that's in the conspiracy hour. We still got about 45 minutes until we hit that. I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, fam. I didn't know about it either. Didn't know about it. But see, that's how all that proves our votes matter. Our votes matter. It's so funny. I'll be on TikTok. All this stuff is going on. All I see in the comment section. We have to vote. Blah, blah, blah. We got to vote. Blah, blah, blah. Your votes don't matter. If they mattered, don't you think we would have had a say in where $118 billion goes? How many of us voted on that? I'll wait. How many of us voted on the other hundreds of billions of dollars that went here, and there? Did anybody else vote on it? And was I the only one that missed it? Maybe I just was the only one that missed it because I was working overtime, or I was in the studio recording the track, or I was reading my Bible and I just missed the text message that say, "Hey, SB, do you want to vote to give this country $100 billion?" You feel me? Voting, man. Who voted to do that? Question, because somebody answer me that. Who voted for this? Did you? Did me? I didn't vote. I didn't cast a vote for this. That's what I be trying to show people. This happens all the time. Nobody voted for it. But I digress. I'm gonna just, you know what I mean? That's crazy. It's not crazy though. No, I'm not surprised, and it's not crazy. It's been happening. It's going to continue to happen. You know how much money disappeared when them trade centers were hit? Did y'all know about that? How much physical gold disappeared when them trade centers was hit? Does anybody know that? Anybody know that answer in here? There was physical gold. Riddle me this. How does that happen? How does a building, the trade centers, right? How do they get hit? They come down and physical gold go missing. A lot of it. How, Sway? And nobody's held, and nobody goes to jail. Nobody's held accountable. How does that happen? But I'm gonna stop there because I get paid for this channel. Yeah. But you feel me? This is not what it seems, y'all. Stuff is not what it seems, and I'm not surprised about that. No, I'm not surprised. Shout out to you, Giovanni. Thank you much for, you being tuned in of what's going on. I'll be at the point where I don't even be paying attention because we don't have no say so. They're doing what they want to do. They've been doing what they want to do. It's not, and it's funny because people, it's because of this side voted this side. No, wrong. They got you guys fighting against each other, and they're doing what they wanted to do. The plan's on the back of your dollar. Look at it. It's been there. Keisha says, all right, back to the Amazon. Back to the Amazon. No, Keisha says RTS is a shift from 2 to 10 at delivery stations. I got you. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, that the statement somebody dropped down in the comment section about them taking away night shift. I don't know. I don't know if it was true. That's just what somebody said. They didn't give me a building. I don't know if it was a DSP. I don't know if it's an FC. I don't know if it's a sort center. I'm trying to get more information on that. I totally forgot about it until somebody brought something up that made me kind of get reminded of it. So I'm gonna try to follow up on that question of the person who left it, and I'm gonna see if I can get some more info on that. Because that was definitely interesting. We definitely need some more info on that for sure. SB Messi said, SB, I think you should hop on that career choice. Nah. Shout out to career choice though. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. I think I've only glanced at it, but I mean, nah, like I don't, nah. Like my goal in life is not to I'm trying to do as much as I can to need a job as least as possible. You know what I mean? And have income other ways. I'm not like the guy gun hold on working a job for my forever or being so invested into a job. But yeah, maybe career choice can get me something different. But I don't know. I don't know what they have to offer there. I've only seen people talk about it when it came to the CDL. I guess they have some AI stuff there now. I don't want to do in that. That's going to take too much of investment of my time. And that's a field I think you're going to always have to learn the new because it's AI. When does that stop learning? You feel me? Like, I think that's way, and I'm just not there. That's not, I'm not trying to, I don't want to live my whole life trying to keep up with AI. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I can look, but I don't know what would move me. Like, I don't want to just do stuff to do stuff no more. If the next move I make, I want it to be something that moves me. Like if it's something in business moves me. So shout out to career choice though. Shout out to everybody who does it. I got to check it. Maybe something there would move me. We'll see. But I haven't checked it for like a year, so maybe I got to check up on that. Valentina says, I was so upset. I literally told him next day, the PA, you can't expect me to fire rocket right away after I wasn't storing for 2 months. Right. That's a fact. But you gotta, be careful though. Be careful. This is something listen. You want to know who I had some of the most hate from when I was in your position moving up? The PAs. Oh, oh, they were spooked. You know what I mean? Like they were scared when I was coming up. Some of my biggest haters, the biggest haters, was in that position. The position I was going for, they was the most scared. How do I know? Other people was telling me. You know what I mean? So be careful. He may see you. He may be intimidated by you. You know what I mean? And but like I'm saying, it all goes back to what I said. Stay, don't let them move you. Stay, don't let them move you out of character. Stay motivated. Stay positive, because you don't know people's intentions. Why would somebody come say that to you? Why? Why? You just came back, but they find the time in their day not to, hey, you gonna get back, you gonna do this, we gonna make sure. No, but to say, why ain't you hitting your, like, why? I don't know. So be careful, but it goes back to the other advice I said. Don't let them, just stay balanced, stay positive, because you don't know, that person may be intimidated by you. You know what I mean? That could be the case. That was the case with me, but you don't let them move you though. I didn't let them move me. They tried to move me to anger. They tried to move me to bringing these things out. You feel me? Putting these things on somebody. But no, you feel me? I only putting hands on you to pray. But they wanted to. People were trying to press your buttons just so they can be like, oh, you see, I don't think he'll be a good PA. No, I don't think so. We play chess over here. We don't play checkers. We playing chess over here. So, play chess. We playing chess, Valentina. Michelle says San Francisco. Oh, okay, nice. San Francisco and, oh yeah, he said right here, KC and the Niners. Okay, that's what's up. The Lions had it, but they choked. I'm not. I guess I don't know. I don't know who I would go for, but shout out to both of them. I know I got a family that's Niners fans. I don't really know nobody that's any KC fans. It's like that, but I got like diehard. My uncle's a diehard Niners fan. Shout out to both of them. I would just like to enjoy it, just see it, see the highlights. That's what's up. Valentina says, because I'll need to let my body get used to it before I fire away. For sure, for sure. Got to make that's taking precautions for your body. For sure. Nothing wrong with that at all. Annette says, sorry about dumping on you, but you put things where you can understand. It is what it is. Thank you. Nah, of course. That's what we're here for. Listen, that's what we're all here for. You know what I mean? Who was it? Let me see. Jay Brooks. You feel me? He was going through some stuff. I think it was just last week. We're all gonna go through things, but that's what we're here for. You know what I mean? It's not always roses. It ain't always dubs. It ain't always W's. It's not always easy. This ain't always plaques and trophies. Sometimes it's losses. Sometimes it's frustrations. Sometimes it's challenges. Sometimes it's, you feel me? You need to get something off your chest. That's what we're here for. You good? That's what I'm here for. Go ahead, dump it. You good? But when we leave, we gonna leave with our mind back where it needs to be. We gonna leave focused. We gonna get back to the mission. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. But nah, don't ever feel sorry for it. That's what we all here for. We all here. We all just trying to get it. We all trying to get to that next level. But it's a lot of stuff that comes between the goal and the starting point. It's a whole lot in between that. You know what I mean? But no, that's what we're here for. You ain't gotta be sorry. We good. And I'm glad, I can help try to put it in a good perspective. So we good in that. All good. Eddie says, so those who believe Amazon only cares about numbers, think about this. Numbers is why we are getting paid every week. It's paying for my house, putting my kids through college. No, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact right there. Respect your feelings, but look at the bottom line. Best way to successfully move forward in Amazon is not how great you're doing your job. What are you doing to make the people around you just as good or not better than you? But let's see. Let's go back to this first one. He said, so those of you who only care about who believes Amazon only cares about numbers, think about this. Numbers is why we're getting paid every week, paying for my house. So yeah, that's a great way to put it. That is a great. But is it though? Like let me see. Hmm. No, that's a good way to put it. Because yeah, like let's say if we don't hit the numbers, then the company loses money. Then the money, the overhead, what they have can't can no longer support the head count because the money's dropping. If the money drops, if this is here, the finances for the company's here, the head count's here, productivity's dropping, which is causing the money to go down. This can't stay the same. Head count's going to have to go down. So that means people will lose their houses. People. So I feel what he's saying for sure. I feel you. I feel you. But it sucks though because sometimes they switch the numbers. You know what I mean? And there's times of the year where they'll let you, all right, you didn't hit the rate. All right, we're gonna let it slide. But then there's times where they crack down on it. So I think that's kind of what it was about. But this is a great way of the flip side of that. Like, yeah, that's true. They do look at it as numbers, but it's to keep the operations running. So I like that. We got like a contrast right here. It helps us give us the other um another perspective of it. Yep. Best way to successfully move forward is not how great you're doing your job, what you are doing that make the people around you feel just as good or not better than you. I think that's good for, like you said, because I think you brought up the ambassadors. When I first became an ambassador, I set out a mission to make everyone I train better than me. Now, as a learning trainer, I build a strong team of Stowe ambassadors, leading 5 to that PA position. See, now that's great for you and me when I was in that position, but I'm a perfect example. I'm not doing that now. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to make everybody great around me, like I don't even talk to everybody around me. Just being honest. Why? Because it benefits me more. I'm focused on my investment is in me more than it is in moving up. So that would be a personal thing to the way to move successfully forward in Amazon is different for everybody because I'm doing great. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm not making everybody feel good. I don't make people feel bad, but I just don't want to build relationships at the workplace because then I got to talk. Then that's going to distract me. Then this person may have feelings, and you know what I mean. I think the best way to move forward in Amazon is just do the best you can do because that's all you can do. You feel me? Like if you can inspire, but not everybody wants to inspire everybody. You know what I mean? Like not everybody wants to. That takes energy too. You know, it takes energy to pour into people and make people um better, around you. That takes energy. Not everybody's that type of person to go talk to everybody. So, what I mean, it's different. But that's a great perspective to have. But being a realist, because I've been on both sides. Eddie is, you feel me? Eddie's on fire right now. Eddie's on fire. You feel me? He wants to climb that ladder. I was there, but me not wanting to do that, that's not my move right now. I feel you. I feel you. But just personally, I know everybody's not like that. Um, so that's a way you can go for sure. You can go that way. Or you can just do the best you can do because that's all you can do. And you can be successful like that. You can be successful. But that is dope when you can make other people around you better. That definitely helps for sure, for sure. When he was an ambassador, I set out on a mission to make everyone I trained better than me. Now, as a learning trainer, I built a strong team of Stowe ambassadors, leading 5 to the PA position. And the reason why that I touch and agree, because I was an ambassador as well. I remember, like, I've had, it's on my resume. I got the stats, of I changed my whole department. That's a fact. On purpose. But I was trying to move up. You know what I mean? So it was a purpose behind it. But that's me in general. I love to motivate people and all that stuff. Um, so that's why I did it. And I got people who's right now managers because of me. But right now, I'm not in that mindset. I don't go to work to fire up the team. Nah, I don't go to work to, bring the best out of your employees. Nah, just being honest, I'm going in here to do the best I can do. But that's it, because that's just where I am right now. I'm not the manager, I'm not a learning trainer right now. I'm not an ambassador right now. I'm not a PG, a PA. You feel me? I'm a corporate worker. Um, Now, if I can help out the team, I got people like one of the homies came to the desk. We chopping up. I can tell he just needed to talk. Let's talk. Chop it up. Cool. As a friend, as a person, I don't want to say friend. I don't want to use that lightly, but just as a coworker. Hey, if I can be here to help you, for sure. But I'm not on a mission to like make. I've done that. I've done that. That's me as a person, but that's one reason too. Just me personally. That's one reason why I kind of do reserve myself, because I am just that type of person. If everybody comes to me and wants to be friends, that's just me. I'm gonna pour into everybody. So everybody, listen, the journey's different for everybody. Don't feel you have to have the responsibility on your back to make this place a greater place. You're not getting paid for that. You know what I mean? Let's be real. We're all getting paid to do a job. As long as you're doing your job, you're good. Don't you don't want to be the one sowing causing negativity and all this nonsense. But as long as you're doing your job, which goes back to what I've been saying, doing the best you can do is all you can do. Do that and you'll be straight. Now, it's different though if you're trying to move up. Now, if you're trying to move up, that's where this comes into play. That's where, what'd you say? This comes into play. If you're trying to move up, this is going to make you successful, making the people around you better. That's a fact. If you're just trying to, keep your job, you don't have to do all of that. But if you can, like, there's people who do that don't want to move up because that's just them. You know what I mean? They make a great work environment. Work environment is crucial. Shout out to all those people who set a dope work environment too. But anyways, yeah, my bad. All right, we'll continue. Hopa, what's good? Oh, what's my bad? I skipped two. Who did I skip? Keisha said Casey. Okay, 49ers. Nice. Shout out to both teams. If that's one of y'all teams and y'all tuned in, shout out to y'all. If you tuned in, you ain't hit that like button yet. Hit that like button one time. All right. Hopa says, why do they hire people from the Marines? I don't know. I've never heard of nobody being hired from the Marines. I've had people that I've seen get hired from the military. I haven't seen the Marines, but it makes sense. I guess I would think they're disciplined. They served the country. You know what I mean? If they fought for us, I think it's pretty dope that they do provide a job. Like, yo, you fought for our country. I guess that's what you can say. You know what I mean? Like, you served the country, so come on and we'll take care of you. I think that's dope. Because I can't tell you how many times I've seen, veterans and all that stuff who need, you know, medical, who are in need after serving the country. So I think it's pretty dope that they do take an interest or try, it seems like, to have a quota to actually help those people. So I think it's cool. But that's probably why, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact meaning behind it, but I can see why. But shout out to you, Hope. Hope, I'll call you Hope because I don't know what the rest of that says. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you on here. Keisha says they hire vets. I don't know why, but they automatically become an area manager. Right. I think they just honor, like, they're kind of big on the military. Like, they have with Amazon, they're called cold pricklies, and that's like military, not freight, military orders. I worked in that department, cold pricklies, and we were basically in charge of tracking all the military orders in the states. I don't know. They honor the military. Makes you kind of think like, Are you guys connected to the military, Mr. Bezos? You feel me? I mean, I always think that when it comes to these companies that have crazy logistics and crazy infrastructures like Walmart, you have a perfect infrastructure that the military can use. And Mr. Walmart, you came from the military. You know what I mean? I'll be looking at that stuff, but I don't know. It could just be a way of honoring the military. Maybe, maybe. Hiring military is a tax write-off. See, I didn't know that. That makes sense right there. And then the PR that does as well. Amazon has a strong customer, like a faithful customer service base. I was boots on the ground, not only in the warehouse. I touched these customers. Pause. No weird stuff. What I mean, that's so dope. I've been from the corporate to the warehouse to putting the package in the customer hands. And one of the things I said about Amazon, I was like, yo, they have a faithful customer base. The ones who are like, there's like Amazon fanatics, not fanatics, but like fans, supporters. Like some of those packages, and I put them into the customer's hands with pride. Like they thought it helped me. They was like, hey, I want to let you know I'm always going to order from Amazon. You keep working. You keep doing this. I'm with you. I was like, all right, thanks, man. You have a good one. You feel me? I got 900 packages to deliver. I'm probably going to finish late, but thanks. I didn't say all that, but he was passionate. These people are passionate and they're so faithful for Amazon. I remember when I was on delivery, certain streets I would turn down before it popped up on the little phone. I knew the houses I was going to be stopping at. They have a faithful fan base. I think that's why when it comes to one reason I said one thing that moves Amazon, this is something I've said a lot. What is that? Public pressure. Why? Because they have a strong base. And I think if their public perception starts to get swayed or clouded, they'll do something to make themselves look good because of their faithful customer base. You know what I mean? So I think they use that as a PR thing as well. Like, yo, this company looks out for vets, and this is a country who's like real big on military and patriotism and all that stuff. Maybe, that's one thing I thought as well. Because I mean, who looks out for the vets? I mean, I've heard so many stories about vets, how they're not taken care of. So I don't know. I think it's pretty dope though. I had one of my managers came from the military. I respect everybody, but I was like, yo, first thing I think of, okay, discipline. Okay. You can count reliable. You know what I mean? It's just certain things that get instilled in you when you get into a institution like the military, I would think. Keisha says, I go to work to do my job and scram until it's time to come back. Facts. That's what I do too. I get in there, clock out. Once it's pew, pew, I don't even use the time. I clock out on the phone. You feel me? I'm out of there. Same thing, Keisha. I feel you. Jill says, asking the group SB, do they play music in their section over the speakers? It helps a lot. That's what's up. It's so dope. I've had a lot of people hit me up and they told like their DSP or when they play music to play my stuff. That's what's up, man. Shout out to those that do that. But it does. I remember playing music in the FC. Those were always the dopest times. You feel me? Music does help the work environment. That's a fact. So I always used to love when they had the speakers out. And then playing my music, that's what's up. That's even, you know what I mean? That's even doper. That's what's up. Hey, thank you so much, Crafty Glamour. Thank you so much for the super chat. Definitely appreciate it. As I always say, thank you guys from tuning in to liking the videos, sharing videos, commenting on the videos, and dropping super chats. Finances are, you know what I mean? We are in challenging times, so I definitely appreciate that. I take that as a blessing. I thank you guys so much. And it's definitely appreciated. Thank you so much. Hey, what up, Ronald? What's good, fam? Says, what's good, SB? I'm here in the building. and always in the house. For more knowledge that you share with all of us, you're the MVP, man. Appreciate you. I got a song called MVP that I never put out. I need to listen to that because I think it was pretty hard. My bad. I just yo, that song was dope. I gotta put that song out. But for the Lord, though. I gotta switch it up. You know what I mean? But anyway, my bad. Anyways. Thank you much for tuning in, Ronald. Good to see you, my dudes. Always tuned in. Good looking on the support, fam. Appreciate the support, my dude. Appreciate you. Eddie said, would love to see an interview with an HR rep. Right. Well, we got one coming. She's with HR. She was gonna do one, but at that time, I kind of pulled back from having people on here. Because that's right when they started announcing all these layoffs. And I know, I kind of think they look for things to let people go. And I didn't want nobody to put their job in jeopardy. You know what I mean? So I would always try to let people know, the ones that wanted to come on, like, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, because I don't want you to, people see this channel. That's a fact. Just this week on the site I partner with, somebody up there hit me up in a side message, was like, hey, it basically about YouTube. I was like, how you know I do YouTube? People watch this, people see this channel. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's why I kind of pulled back. I think I'm gonna start doing it again. I'm trying to kick it back into gear. And once I kick it back into gear, I'm gonna have people on here again. But yeah, that's the reason why I kind of stopped having people on. I didn't want nobody to put their job at jeopardy. But if you're just giving information, I'm not gonna say. If people want to come on, hey, you're coming on. We have rules. Amazon has rules. What do they say? They say you have to let them know you're not a spokesman and you're not a representative of the company. And of course, don't put any inside specific detailed intel information out there, and then you're good. But you have people who want to put inside footage, names, and all that stuff. Don't do all that. I wouldn't even put I'll be careful with real stories. I'll put stories out there, but you'll never find a name. You know what I mean? Things like that. So I think we're gonna have some more, Eddie. Somebody from IT hit me up. A woman from IT. She was like, she commented on the IT video that I did with when I was in Big Bear. I did an interview with somebody who worked in IT. If you didn't check that out, go check that out. It was during vacation. Some in the comment section, a woman from Amazon was like, listen, let's do an interview from a female's perspective of IT. Bet, let's do it. So that's coming as well. I just didn't set a date because I kind of wanted to get the ball rolling again. Like, I kind of got inspired once I hit that 1 million streams and getting a plaque for it. That's kind of giving me some inspiration to start pushing on this channel again, to start, so I can hit the 10K mark, then hit the 20K, then the 50K, then the 100K with the silver play button. So I wanted to get the things rolling again and then bring the interviewers on. But yeah, woman IT, we got an interview for that coming as well too. Hey, low key says, I'm glad I'm watching this live on my day off. Shout out, fam. Good to see you tuned in. Thank you so much for the super chat. That means a lot. Thank you. It's a blessing, man. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Everybody who's been, supporting. Thank you. Low key, appreciate you, fam. Enjoy your day off, man. Get your rest. And don't let them overwork you. Joseph says they sent 2 weeks of VTO. 2 weeks. Yeesh. I heard of somebody leaving a comment of they gave out a week VTO. So Joseph just said they sent 2 weeks of VTO for inbound at KRB9. Wow. The only work right now for inbound people at KRB is if they are cross-trained for pick, and probably what they call that. We used to put tapes on the floor. What they call that? Oh man, I used to love that. Man, they had a name for it, but they would literally have us replace all the tape on the floor, the green mile, the blue things. I forgot what it was called. But man, that's crazy. 2 weeks of VTO is crazy. That's what's up. But that is crazy. It's like, all right, well, how far is this going to go? You know what I mean? Like, is it going to get worse? That's deep. 2 weeks. Sheesh. Keep us posted on that, Joseph. Keep us posted, fam. And shout out to KRB9 too. Ronald says, "What up, bro? In the building." Wait, did I just read this? Oh no, I didn't. But shout out to you, Ronald. What up, fam? I'm in the building, always here for more knowledge. Oh, you did say this. I'm here for it. Everybody hit that like button. That's gold. That's gold. Thank you much, fam. Pat the Gamer says, "Yo, SB, what up, Pat? So what is good, fam? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope all is well with you over there, Pat. Good to see you in the building. Always good to see you in the building." Dallas checking in. Hey, Dallas in the building. Shout out to the Houston, man. I mean, shout out to Texas. My fault. Shout out to shout out to Houston too. I've actually been there. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Houston. Where else I go out there? There was another place, San Antonio. I went to San Antonio and someplace up north. Texas is huge. It take a day just to drive through Texas. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to you. What's that? Go June Gaming? Shout out to you, fam. Thank you much for tuning in. He says, I start working Amazon February 22nd. They got me a part of the team that gets orders ready for customers relying on Amazon services. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats, my dude. I think, I believe I said an FC. Yeah, you were the FC, so I believe so. If you are, I think it's a good gig. I think it's a gig to come up. You know what I mean? Take advantage of the overtime. It's a cool company, man. Now you're gonna work for it. You're gonna work for it. But I got a gang of videos. Go check them out. Get your mind in the right place, and come up off the company. You know what I mean? It's possible. Jonathan says, "How you know about my trip to the Philippines?" I got people in places. Do. Gotta play my little X-Files right there. Nah, shout out to you, Jonathan. Did you enjoy it, my dude? Michelle says, your vote matters. I mean, I hear you. Okay. So here's my question on that, Michelle. Where did our vote? Where was the vote for where all this money is going? Where was the vote for these billions of dollars going all over the place? Where was the vote? You know what I mean? Like, it's it's a lot of stuff that just happens. Why are they trying to jail homeless people? I didn't vote for that. You know what I mean? Like, this is but yeah. But shout out, hey, I'm not against people voting, but it's people treat that as a religion, like their faith is in that. Like, this is going to change. I don't believe, here's my slogan, and you may not agree. It's okay. We're humans. We don't always agree. Left wing, right wing, same bird. You know what I mean? Because there's things in this country that have not changed. And there's some, you know what I mean? No side is changing it. But that's just my thoughts. And I'm just a little old YouTuber, I don't know nothing. Hold on real quick. Yeah. All right. Oh, shout out to you, Michelle, Life with Nephew Austin in the building, though. Oh. You a little late today. Oh, I thought it's about me. I'm about to be like, what? He says a little late. Shout out to you, Jet Sui. Hey, you still showed up though. You feel me? You still showed up. Good to see you. Oh, I know you are. We 2 hours and 30 minutes. We usually ending right now. I do got to end in a minute, but shout out to you, fam. Good to see you, my dude. Always good to see you. Giovanni says your vote matters. I need some questions answered then, y'all. But he says your vote matters if you belong to a certain group. I don't even think so at that point, but let's continue. While I was in college, my voting rights was denied by volunteers at the voting booth. That's what's up. That's what's up. Jay Weezy, what's good, fam? Isn't Jonathan the guy trained with the Shabu spiders? It is, fam. He's back. Jonathan has returned from Philippines with all the Jabu spider senses. He's back, fam. Jonathan is back. Shout out to Jonathan. That's yeah, that's him. That's Jonathan, man. He's been in a lot of lives. He's been a supporter. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Jay Weezy. What's good, fam? And that says JB. I think you mean SB. SB, you need to start a channel on government and what is going on. You do an excellent job of telling us what's going on in the world. I think you'll do great. I think so too. But my thinking is very different. I think that'll put a target on my back, if you know what I mean. A lot of people that do that, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem to go too well for them, especially right now. Like I said, I believe what we're seeing is the great transition. None of this stuff is by accident, what's going on, you know? So I think, I I would do this, but it would have to be on my faith channel because what's the point of talking about something if you don't point them to the answer? All right, we got a totalitarian government coming. That's it. Like, no, you got to point them to the answer. You know what I mean? That's something I would do on my faith channel, but it's like that comes with a cost, especially now more than ever. That cost is getting higher by the day because they're in transition of bringing in this new government. Um, but I appreciate you. Thank you much. I do need, I kind of do feel it more and more that I do want to talk about it because it's closer every day. But I think you subscribe to this faith channel. If you did, don't put it in the comments. But yeah. But see, the thing is too, there's people that just, the discouragement of me doing that is there's people who just don't want to see. And I think so that's a little bit discouraging, discouraging me from doing it. And then it's like, to me, politics aren't even the answer. You know what I mean? That's not the answer. That's not going to fix the problems. It hasn't fixed no problems. It's just getting worse and worse, so I'm more about the answer to problems, but I don't know. But I appreciate that though. That's encouraging to hear you say that and makes me want to do it. So I appreciate that. And thank you. I don't deal with Shabu, but yes, I train spiders. Shout out to Jonathan in the building. Giovanni says, "What do you think about the guys beating up the police officer and not facing any consequences for it? Are we just this laughable stock to the whole world?" Man, I don't even know about no police officers getting beat up, but I can for sure tell you that's a rarity. Ain't no police. I ain't never heard of that. That sounds like a setup. I almost don't believe it, but I'm sure it's true. I'm pretty sure they got some footage of it. I've never heard that. First off, I hope all the the ones that were injured, if they were injured, I hope they're okay. I hope their families are good. I don't want harm to happen to nobody, but I ain't never heard of that. You feel me? That's crazy. It's usually the other way around. Um, the consequences for somebody putting their hands on an officer is usually their life taken away. Not even putting their hands on them. The consequences of not moving quick enough for them is usually can be a life taken away. So to see this, I don't know nothing about it. You feel me? That's foreign to me. That's crazy though. I didn't even hear about that. Man. My dude Giovanni be tapped in. We need a news segment, and Giovanni has to hop in and give us the breakdown on what's going on. I don't even be knowing all this stuff. That's crazy. But I think not even just that taking place. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even hear about that, fam. I gotta check in on that. Hey, Pat the Gamer, good looking, my dude. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you, Pat. I think Pat is one. Oh, yeah, he's one of the channel members, part of the channel membership. So thank you as well for not even being on the channel membership and supporting on the chat on the live. Thank you, bro. Truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much, fam. Appreciate you, Pat. Valentina, it's the same PA who was trying to make a move. Oh, see, I don't like this. I don't like this story. I just don't like this story no more. It's the same PA who was trying to make a move on me. Obviously, until I decide to keep the relationship professional. Remember that same PA I told y'all about? Yep, I remember. I know. I remember. Yeah, that makes me not even like the situation even more. You feel me? So yeah, be careful with that. And yeah, just be careful with that. That's frustrating. I see why that even makes you more frustrated, but don't give in to it. You feel me? Let it continue to stay just positive. But yeah, I remember yeah. Jonathan says, sheesh, is HR involved? Involved in what? What you mean? We were talking about HR when it came to somebody on here that's a supporter of the channel that's always on here. They just got promoted to HR, so we're going to bring them. I think if that's what you're talking about, what we were talking about HR, they're not coming. They're going to come on here to talk about their experience in working in HR. I think that's you caught the end of that. I'm not sure. Eddie says, absolutely, SB, absolutely respect focusing on you. We are different sides. We are on different sides. You're on the corporate side. I am on the support team side. My job is not to get mad, but to make sure facts. And then even on another thing, you're not just on the support team. You're moving up the ladder. You know what I mean? So, you know, because if somebody wasn't on the support team but they want to move up the ladder, what you said definitely applies to them. So that's why I kind of want to broaden that, not just the support team. If you want to move up, what Eddie said, that's the way to do it. So for sure, that's the way you have to operate if you want to move up. In my opinion, I think that's what works best. But for sure, and then also, even if I wasn't on the corporate side, if I just went back to the warehouse to just be a stower, I'm not going to be worried about trying to make, you know what I mean, to make other people better. I'm just going to make sure I'm hitting my rate and all that stuff, you know. So that's why I think it kind of goes down to if you're trying to move up or if you're not trying to move up, you know. But Eddie, watch, Eddie gonna get that L6, man. He gonna get there. And hopefully, you feel me? Hopefully he can grace us with his presence on one of these lives. Once he gets there, he can tell us how he did it. Mr. says, not at my location. I'm an Army vet, and after 90 days, I'm still a white badge. Maybe because I was infantry. And they think I might be rough. Nah, maybe did you put that? Did you apply for the AM? That's probably why. I don't think you applied for the AM position. I think you just applied to work for that entry level. I think if you would have applied, you probably would have got it. But who am I? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. But thank you for serving though, fam. You know, it don't matter if you was out there handing out water bottles, which I don't think nobody does. But I don't know. Maybe they do. Whatever though. If you put in time to invest to go serve, you feel me? Hey, salute to you in my book, my dude. That takes a lot. Says, yo, SB, I need you to make a song for my business for when I post my videos on IG. I have my own business. I work for Amazon for the workout. So far, hey, 12 pounds down. That's what's up, fam. I got you. You're gonna have to pay for the beat though. You feel me? I can't pay for the beat. But I got you. Hit me up on the gram. We can talk about it. The name of the company, what you do, and I can incorporate it into a little track for you. I'll be down. That's what's up. Jonathan says the guy you interview at Big Bear was Army. Right. Yeah. So once the woman seen that, she says, okay, well, give IT from a woman's perspective. So yeah, I feel you, fam. Unless I miss it, that interview of the IT guy that was also a Big Bear. No, you're right. It was Army. It was Army, but IT. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The interview in Big Bear was Army, and then the person who commented was in IT and says, "Hey, why don't you give a woman's IT perspective?" So we're gonna have her on there. And Furnace, what up, fam? What's good, my guy? Where your picture go? I think you had something on your thing, but hope all is well. Good to see you. Taping the floor 5S. That's what it is. They be like, I remember they pulled me to the side. I'm gonna have you do some 5S. And then they'd be like, who you want to do it with you? I'm telling you, they used to give me they showed favor towards me, but it was because I killed it. But yes, I remember that. They used to pull me, be like, yo, I'm gonna have you do 5S today. Who you want to do it with? I was like, man, all right, let me get so and so, so and so, and so and so. And we would have a blast for that whole day. Shout out to I used to miss that, man. That was fun. 5S, yep. Sort, set, shine, standardized, sustain, basically making area look more organized. That's a fact. It says, I finally get to see my place there. Much needed vacation after all that MET for peak season. Right. I did the same thing, my dude. I did vacation right after. Go June says, for sure, bro. Appreciate it. 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. That's what's up, my guy. That's a lot of hours. You feel me? Nah, but get it in, my dude. Kill it, and kill it. Take advantage of it. Be responsible with the finances. Work the overtime. Pay off your debt. Get what you need to get. Level up. Jonathan says, SB, you finally buy gold and silver? Nope. Bought some firearms, though. I got some firearms to protect the gold and silver when I get it. I bought some of those. So no gold and silver, but just firearms for right now, and a lot of ammo, a lot of rounds. I actually got the clip right here. If you can see the little magazine, I don't want to put too much in there. But yeah, I think I could show that on YouTube without them tripping. Got the magazine right here. And got the other part right here. But yeah, no gold and silver. Just some here. That's all I got for right now. Hopefully soon. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta check into those places. I don't. They know people are buying gold and silver. So I don't know. I have to though. I do got to get on that, Jonathan. Ronald says, God bless you and everyone in the building. I see you next week. Much love to you, Ronald, man. God bless you, fam. And keep staying elevated over there. Stay positive, stay motivated. We're going to catch you next week, Ronald. Perfect Gematria says, what up, SB? What's good, my guy? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Good to see you tuned in. Dude, we was talking about you earlier. Somebody in here, I don't know if you remember, dude. She goes by Messy on here. She's always in here as well. She just got promoted. She just got hired on to HR. You feel me? So she was like, yo, SB, once I get in there and I know how to do it, you're gonna have to bring me on for a live so I can talk about it. And then we brought you up. It's like, oh yeah, now you got Do and we got Messy in here from HR. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to HR in the building. Going back to front half nights next week. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Giovanni says, what we need to do is retreat all of our troops from the Middle East. And instead of giving them military assistance, we should give them diplomatic cover and let them fight their conflicts. Right. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to send all of our troops out and make these people troops to troop us. You feel me? But I hope not. Well, hopefully it don't turn out like that, but we're going to see. But yeah, look, Giovanni, you got your head in the right place. That's what's up. I feel you. Gematria says, we switched to a new pilot attendance program at our site yesterday, and all attendance infractions were removed. Oh, what? That's what's up. That's good. I think, right? That sounds good. But all right, y'all. We at the 2 hours 45 minute mark. So with the sad, how does that go? I forgot. But we're gonna end it here, y'all. Super dope chilling with y'all tonight. We had a super dope live. Everybody has some dope stuff tonight. Dude said, I was training on a new external level 4 HR for the last days. I'm a level 3. Oh, got you. Well, hopefully you get that L4, Well, I know you're gonna get it. I just think it's a matter of time for sure. Take care, SB. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Everybody who tuned in. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. You are training on a new external with a new external, or you're going for that L4. Let me see. I think you just posted. Oh, training a new person. Got you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Messy night. All right, for sure. Thank you, guys. We're gonna be here next Thursday, 7 p.m. Hopefully, I've had vlogs I've been trying to put out, but I just haven't gotten time to do it. But we're gonna see if I can knock it out this week. I got to get back on it because I gotta. You feel me? I hit the milestone. I hit the milestone for the music side. Got a plaque coming, so it kind of makes me want to, push even more on here to get the plaque on the YouTube side. So I got to get it back in gear, y'all. So hopefully some more vlogs this week. Perfect Gematria says 1 point for part of a shift, missed 2 points for an entire shift. And oh man, that's a lot of points for an entire shift, right? That sounds like it's a little let me see. 2 points for an entire shift missed. Points expire after 2 months, and 8 points is termination. Is that, I don't know if that's better or worse. But let's just not miss no points. You feel me? But anyways, man, God bless all y'all. I hope you guys have an amazing week. It's your boy SB. I'm going to try to drop some vlogs this week, man. I got to kick it back into gear. But I thank all you guys for supporting. And if anything, I'm going to catch you guys next Thursday at 7 p.m. And that's that. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Perfect Gematria, Messy, Dude, Jonathan, DJ Weezy, Pat the Gamer. We see you, fam. Thank you much for subscribing. I mean, not subscribing. What's that? My channel membership. Good looking, fam. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to catch you guys later. It's your boy SB. Let's go.